we are starting the first game from Battle of Africa. Let's see if everything is running smooth and beautiful, like I hope. And I think everything is fine, except one small thing. The 4K resolution is gonna be there in a second. And I want to show you beautiful how this is working. Fantastic. And look amigos, we are there, man. We are there. We are starting. Yes, there you go, with Battle of Africa pre-qualification. And we have Kamigawa as a pocket. With what? With Indians. Yes, the other pocket is who? Franks. Okay, I think we are going to see this pretty often. Franks and Indians. We saw yesterday already. Then we have as a flank red Ganji, one of the best in-game players. Yes, Ganji, Mayans facing the Vikings, Martins. Well, on the right side we have Ethiopians, Vodka, really strong players versus Chinese. Well, I have to tell you, in theory this will be not a one-sided series, but definitely Ganji, Kamigawa and Vodka seems a pretty solid team. A pretty strong team, to be honest, you know? So remember, Rules of Rome, Team 1, The Brotherhood, Team 2. Always the bettings are according to the scoreboard. Option 1 on the left, option 2 on the right side. But let's focus completely on the game. This is Arabia. Remember that Arabia in Battle of Africa is without cliffs. It's a little bit more open than the standard. And well, facing the Mayans and the Vikings, it's well, it's hard to say who is winning here. Then Chinese versus Ethiopians can be strong, can be very strong, to be honest. But we will see. And let's see, guys, because okay, and now we will see India's Kamigawa. Then on the right side, Ethiopians, Mayans, and Chinese Faraday. Okay. What do you think? Well, it will be a scout. We have seen how Indians is very strong. I honestly think that might be better choice here. Absolutely better choice, but yeah, I don't know. Let me check, because I'm going to check one small thing. Okay, I will just small message, and we keep going. Well, people, guys, always wait till the last second. I'm getting a spam, and now I can't do anything because people, all the rules and everything has been posted there for 2 months, and now they message me in the last minute. That's how this community always works, because people never read the rules. Never read the rules. Okay. Well, for now, we don't see any laming. At the moment, we see 3 village on berries here. For village on wood, seems to be all pretty standard, you can see. Okay, I have the grid activated. Hopefully you don't mind. I think people like the grid because we can see how many tiles sometimes are with the walls and everything. The map, you can see how open it is. It's much more open. Ganji here is with an open map. So people has to be careful. I like this Arabia version. It's much more open. I don't know if you agree. And well, more complicated to wall, so invite more for the aggression, right? Okay. Well, there is no capture age for 14 games. So yeah, it's a pity, but there is no capture age for 14 games. I asked them if they will have a version, but they told me, well, not possible. Well, what can we do? Nothing to do, amigos. Nothing to do. Maybe it's gonna be some overlay, but remember that we started the tournament 1 week earlier, because in theory we were supposed to start the next weekend, but we just made the tournament up to 24 teams. So this is an extra qualification stage that we did to let more people participate and have the fun and participate into this great event. Anyway, being said that, now we need to focus because they are already going feudal age. Like we can see there, Kamigawa. Well, the pockets are going exactly the same time, then being followed by the Chinese. Oh, that's a smooth, actually. Up 23 population, doing the barrack, gonna have a great economy being Chinese. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's put the point of view from Kamigawa and see what can be. Okay, we keep going, guys. I was just trying to help some part of the community because unbelievable, but they wait till the last second. So let's keep going. 6 village on wood. Now let's see if he's gonna do. I believe he will go archers, but yeah, he's with 3 village on gold in this area. Oh, was going to eat the TC Ganji, amigo. Well, Ganji getting some problems there. Those militias not doing any damage. Maybe he's trying to go militias and going for castle age. I don't think so. It's 23 villages, so they're going all full aggressive. It seems so. No walls. I mean, here going for the fast castle, it might be not a good choice. So, yeah, for now, what is blue doing? He's now feudal age and archery range, but you need to palisade. Is he doing? Well, he has the scout. He's okay. Going to with the villager. And remember, guys, that these players are all 18, 17, 18 plus at least in 1v1, you know? So, and all of them are, well, I don't know if the rating in Definitive Edition it makes real sense, but it's 2.5k, 2.4k, well, even more. All them. So that's why also we decide, oh man, it's a pity. A lot of good players want to participate, why to don't let them play? Yeah, so we open more spots. Now we can see how Kenshin is walling completely. Kamigawa is walling as well. Okay? For farmers, going with the stable, and he's sending, just look at the other point, it's here, man. Like you can see, it's on teal. So this is what happened in a 3v3. The pocket need to take decisions, and he's going to the right side. For now, double archery range as well, doing the blast with Ethiopians, always great with the advantage they have. Remember that the Ethiopians is a really strong civilization. Why? Well, just check it out. Why Ethiopians is so good? Check Ethiopians. Ethiopian civilization is fantastic. And going with the archers with that 15-18% more shooting with the arrows is always a great addition, you know? It's good, man. It is really, really good. Okay, going with the scouts. Okay. Yeah, those are Ethiopians. Even if Chinese is really good, yeah, Ethiopians probably is a better solution. As a flank at least, I would like Chinese as a pocket. Here we can see the fully walls. Is this wall? Yeah. So the pocket is completely walled. He was trying, Kamigawa was trying to attack, but he can't. And there is not a lot of action there. Oh, he's coming with the scout Kenshin, but red, fully walled as well. You can see how not only the top players, the pro players, everyone, it's walling like a lot. So a small hole, it might do lot of damage, big impact into the game. Okay, he's doing a palisade gate. What he's doing here, I don't know. He should make it in the palisade. Okay. Yeah, there is a lot of players. Probably most of the top 100 are there, and we keep going. Well, goal in front. You can see the blacksmith that he's doing at the back. Well, the goal is at the back as well, and they're being safe. For now, they need to go together. And here we are. Vodka, he's not going to wall in time, I think. If he's sending out the archers, it's gonna be a big problem. Let's zoom in a little because it was really far. But with the archers, a scout incoming. You have to be careful. Yeah, he's gonna be inside. It is going to be inside. The archers are just in time. Oh my god, so unfortunate. And where's the army from TL? Okay, he's at home, so he should be fine. But now he's against 2. No scout. He's walling Panic Walls. Oh, that was quick. That was quick and nice. Very nice reaction here by TL. Good job. Of course, they are trying to put the pressure. I don't know if he's to make the market. He should do a market or something. Maybe the tower. Well, the tower will help. He got archers too, but the market here will help. He's going to be inside, and then 2 versus 1 might do the damage. Okay. Well, it's nice to see, man. Faraday, really good and fast reaction on the left. Now is the double as well. This is what happened. Pocket has to decide, and now Ganji is defending really, really good with the archers. Going away with the scouts. The game till now, pretty close. Much, much closer than I expected. Well, I'm sure the Brazilians really know how to play in Arabia. Absolutely. But now, the problems happens on green base. The pocket, but he's walling. You can see, man, not a lot of kills because they are playing safe. It's a tournament. Well, they have Ganji 9-9 is still walling. He can't let him go in. He tried to avoid to make a tower because if he's going Castle Age, he's gonna be in problems to make TCs. But there is when we are going to see now the difference into the pockets. Kenshin is not up yet. He's now doing even more scouts. He's trying to hold here, but guys, Kamigawa, it's already 40% Castle Age. 40% Castle Age. Oh well. Oh well. Okay, the archers is still on that hill, trying to get the advantage with those hills. Remember that the archers are super strong in definitive edition against the melee units. The archers are like the paladins in the past. So, you need to focus on that, and when there is battles, you need to kill the archers. But we can see how Faraday killed all the scouts from Kamigawa. Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Green is still not going up. That's not good, because he's gonna be now with the camels, double stable, and Indians. Yes, the score is ahead now. For the Brazilians, keep going with those scouts. Alright. Gonna take all the archers, and now the military advantage is there. It's just there. It is awesome. Okay. Yeah, but now Kamigawa should do the job. Remember, guys, that we are with the number 9 seed, Roar, Ganji, Kamigawa, and Vodka, and VK. I don't know why, guys, they didn't call themselves. Oh, BK might be the name, right? The Brotherhood Kappa. BK. Oh my god. I should put in the scoreboard BK, and will be better. That the Brotherhood, right? Yeah. Okay, be careful there. Going with the archers. He need to be careful. Uh-oh, so many archers here. They troll me, guys. They troll me with the names. They troll me with the names. Archers are getting closer to his base, but now the camels are going to be there. +2. Remember that the Indians get +1 extra for free. The good thing here is that they are denying the goal. And look, he forced him to mine that gold now, but that gold is also exposed. The micro here is very important. Let's see if he's gonna be able to do it. Ganji has a good micro or not? Okay, still in feudal age, but Kenshin, super slow Castle Age. Well, not super slow, but still, he should be there already. And he's 22 minutes. It's actually true that he was getting pushed, and now the score is still ahead for the Brazilians. Interesting, man. Really, really close games. Much closer than we expected. You see, guys, how it's very interesting because we never know what is gonna happen in these games. Okay, second stable, third stable. Interesting. Look at his resources. Look at the wood he has, the food and the gold. Ay. If he's gonna make the +2, I believe he will. How many nights he will do? A TC here is a must. A TC in the goal. He need a town center. I don't know if he's gonna make it, but he need a town center in the goal. Is he doing or not? Man, make a TC, amigo. What is he doing now? He's kinda panic, Kenshin. Absolutely. I mean, a town center here will be perfect. He's not doing. I don't know why. Yeah, in this situation with these crazy resources, when you start to notice that the panic is real. No, he's doing a tower. I can't believe he is doing a tower instead of a town center. I really can't believe, and now he can make 2 extra TCs. Oh my goodness. Here, a town center will be absolutely great but he's doing a tower. And the tower, what the tower will do? Well, might put him away. He's gonna lose some villagers. He lost one villager. Let's get closer. He can still break it. Now doing another house, but the panic is brutal. The panic here for green is just, well, disaster. And honestly, I didn't want to play, but I have to play. Yeah, sorry guys, but I needed to play. I definitely needed to play because a tone center heal will be fantastic, man. Will be fantastic. It's what it is, man. It's what it is. I had to play that, and honestly, yeah, just look at the situation now. If he did a TC, he will be mining gold. He will be much more protected than now with extra resources, because look at the wood he has, like a lot. But guys, look at the... Oh my goodness! Do you think guys, purple kill some units to teal, to Faraday? I have the feeling that he killed quite a lot. Look at Vodka. He just destroyed absolutely everything for teal. Yeah, going to the left, we can see how the camels are just doing the damage. Real damage. Okay. And thank you so much, Mr. Farland Mitch, for the gift. Yeah. Okay, going to the left. Yeah, they are denying, and you can see, guys, how in early game it's more complicated to make maybe that damage because the players were playing more passive. But now, Rules of Rome are playing strong, guys. Are playing strong. Look at the village count. Kamigawa 71 village Kanshin 47. What is this? Mango file. Thank you so much. I can't read the message, but I will read it after the games, amigo. Hopefully, people in the stream, you don't mind those alerts. I'm trying to make less intrusive as possible, just to keep focus completely in the casting. But at least I can notice if someone support. Okay. Look at the archers going around. Uh-oh. He's gonna raid. There you go. One village down. Two villages down. He's raiding a lot. The advantages start to be important. Really important. And we can see that Martin's... Yeah, look at the village count. And this is something that finally Definitive Edition bring it. The scores are not switching anymore, so now we can easily compare. Kamigawa and Vodka, both Italian players, are now super ahead in terms of economy. Also in military, but those are 33 villages, 34. Wow. A lot of more villages. And even Vodka now, it's on the way to Imperial. I only have to say you something. This team is, well, is favorite for sure, but I'm looking forward to see if they qualify the matchup they will play the next weekend, because it's gonna be, it should be epic. But hey, this is a best of 3. This is not over till it's over. This is Arabia. Maybe the whole maps, the other team has also something really to rumble, because the maps are really unique. And some great strategies can do a lot. Can really do a lot. Okay. He has to be careful, need to go back. There's a lot of crossbows. We can see how Martins is trying to help, but the problem is that the others are very low with military. I mean, it's so difficult now. With those camels, +3, how they can hold in this situation. It's almost impossible. I don't know, but it looks really tough. Really tough. I don't know if you agree, but it looks really tough. Look at those crossbows here. Yeah, he's coming, so now it's 3 army. It can be a good battle. The archers are doing a good job. They are +3, but he got a lot of crossbows. Not so many knights. Green is definitely so behind. The camel for Indians are just going to explode and kill absolutely everything. Yeah, it's almost over. I mean, if they have 3 armies, well, the 3 armies is helping a lot. It's actually helping a lot. He's trying to micro, but not at all. Blue got a lot of farming, and those are the Vikings. Vikings with the great economy. Now we see 4 players on the way to Imperial. Only green and blue are not going. And Teal, in what position he is going to Imperial? 78 villages is okay, but the economy from Kamigawa, 99 villages, is just insane. With heavy camels, wow. Well, Vodka, I mean, he's in a really good position, but why he didn't build forward? I mean, I feel that he's still too passive, like being at home. Why he didn't go forward, like building here siege war sub or something? Yeah, again, these players, maybe this might work, but in potential future rounds, you really need to be a little bit more aggressive, in my opinion. We can see how green is about to go up. Yeah, he's almost Imperial Age, and military numbers for TL is 31. Vodka is coming with 44. Whoa! It's true that the village is the same, but what scares me is that yellow will have, Kamigawa will do now, heavy camels. Yeah, very solid gameplay here by Roar. Rules of Rome. Okay, well, they have to be careful there. These so many arbalists now coming. Taking village, one village down, two villages down, three villages down, taking everything. He's not moving. Oh, come on. I mean, he want to save those archers, yes, but move the village a little. Now the village on the tower. He got a lot of archers, but those are fully upgraded. He's missing the armor, 4 armor. But Ethiopian's archers, just look how he's taking the tower, and yeah, this is pretty over. We are waiting just for BOA2 Center. Look at the TC for Faraday. Great TC. Farms out of the map. Reminds me of the old times. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. With the camels, with the arbalists, keep going. And oh, look at the castle. Camels and arbalists, the score differences start to be brutal, I will say. And blue, that is not yet in imp, and he's getting the minus on his face, probably with the castle. Let's put his point of view. Yeah. Point of view here. And look at the castle. Alright. So we most likely going to see now what? Grand Barrow or Canyon Lake? We don't know, because they can pick any map they want. They really want to use the chance they have in the tournament. They really don't give up, man. And the difference now in the score is just insane. Problem here for green is he's also 94 villages, Kamigawa 123. He got some good amount of army. The knights are coming. But what you do against heavy camels +5? They are fully upgraded. Just missing the Imperial Camel that is already on the way. So imagine with the Imperial Camel that is gonna be 160 HP. Well, it's true that look how good the Arbalest works. That's why he's holding, man. The Arbalists are just amazing in this game. Well, but the siege rams are coming. Yeah, it's just impossible. They are getting destroyed in both sides. Really destroyed. There's a trap, which the knights will take the trap. There you go. It's so many knights now. Okay. He's gonna be able to do the job. I think he will kill it. I think he will kill it. Okay. Whoa, look at those. Kanji kinda lost everything. Zero army for him. The problem is that Teal is getting destroyed. Ganji failing this side because green is helping, obviously. But in this area, even if the cavaliers are coming, now what you do against the Imperial Camels. So, watching this and watching the games yesterday, don't you think that Indias is the way to go in Arabia? There you go, GG, GG, GG. And well, first game, the first half of the game was pretty much the same for both teams. But after that, Rules of Rome really explode, really explode, and we can see in the statistics that not only military numbers. Look at Vodka 64. Largest army, but the timing in Castle Age was, well, was very important here. Kamigawa 19 minutes 56, Kenshin 23 minutes. That's huge. It's true that he attacked, then he panicked also and make a tower. That didn't help. That didn't help a lot. And well, that was guys. I don't know what you think, but a pretty solid win here for for Roar, Rules of Rome, and now we're going to see the home map that is going to be Canyon Lake or Grand Barra. Let's see, because this tournament, I mean, if you pick the home maps, the team that is going to pick, the loser, can pick any of the maps. For example, if they like Canyon Lake, that was the map picked by Roar, they can pick it too. Let's go, man. For the next game, I'm really happy to cast these guys. It's the game number 2, and there you go. Look at this beautiful transition. Amazing, and hopefully we're going to enjoy it like a lot, because this Grand Barra, I know by fact that the guy who made these maps, it loves this map. I will say that this is, it reminds you some specific map. This is a map that you have to cut to go outside, but this is like reverse. In the other map, in the Chaos Pit, you were in the middle. There was a stone. But remember that here, there is only gold. That cracked terrain, the buildings die, I don't know how much fast. Like 50% faster? I'm not sure even about that data, Krasini can say. But the map is very cool in my opinion. We have as a pocket Kamigawa, Khmer, then Ganji as a Mongols flank, and the Aztecs in the other side. But then, the pocket again Kenshin, the panic boy Kenshin with the Slavs, facing who? Well, Kamigawa. Then, Britons Faraday versus Mongols. And in the south, Saracens facing the Aztecs. Saracens in this map? Honestly, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Okay. Thank you, Naraik. I think it is cool for the pre-qualification, because it's true that the tournament was supposed to start the next weekend. So hopefully people will get more and more hype and more motivated with when there is more and better, well, teams, supposed to be better teams, because you never know. We can get some great games with less known teams, and I'm happy to be casting different players. Hopefully also the players get motivated to see themselves being cast. Also, yeah, to point out some maybe small mistakes, and the winner of this series next weekend will have to face who, guys? Ooh, well, checking the brackets, you can see it, and gonna be beautiful. Okay, Elephant, taking the Elephant, 3 values on wood. This doesn't need a lot to be cut, you know, so probably for early Feudal Age, even late Dark Age, depending how you micro, you will be out, so it's okay. But if you cut quick, and then you go faster than the other and put a tower and don't let him cut, that can be a problem. Anyway, this is still resources, you know, a lot of resources. You can see the Cerberus, the Ostrich, yeah. And if I'm not wrong, there was only one elephant, Mr. Krasini. They have to push the Cerberus, right? Because they have 2 packs of them. So yeah, with pushing the elephants might be good. Absolutely good. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, he's doing the barrack. Aztecs is going to go aggressive here. You need to cut for sure. So let's see what the strategy they pick. Good luck with the tournament, man. What are your goals? My goals is that if we make this event huge, my goal is to, as soon as possible, make the biggest event ever with King of the Desert 3. That's my goal. So hopefully Battle of Africa is gonna be amazing. Spread the word, guys, because if it is amazing, then imagine King of the Desert 3 with all the best players dominating like crazy in the best map, like it's Arabia. Because who don't like Arabia with draft civilizations and with some settings that we have already? Yeah, we have basically already, but I don't want to spoil, but definitely special. And not like 1 or not like 2, King of the Desert 1 and 2 will be great. That's one of my main goals with this tournament. To be able to host another one. So just looking what I'm thinking. In host another, and this is just starting. But now, oh, Martins is blocking the eagle. Awesome. Beautiful. Okay. Let me see. You have to be careful there. Okay. Going back. Scout chasing the eagle. I gotta take it. It's not really important, but I really want to see because we have to discover the meta. This game's also gonna help a lot to discover how they're going to play these maps. For now, this is kinda standard. It's still not out. Is he cutting? Well, it's still only 1 tree. So, but you need to micro, you know? You just look. Not paying attention, you have to micro to try to go outside. He's now walling all the map. Oh man, but those walls. If he's coming with a village, you can chop the tree and go in. Disaster. Real disaster. Okay. Oh, the militias is going for the pocket. I would love to see if they talk to each other, because the rage can be... Oh, no, he's eating the TC! Ooh, almost eating the TC. Definitely not. And then the pocket here, Khmer, is not going to go scouts. Look at the meta. Here, it is still going to go scouts. Well, 23 villages. But look at Khmer. This is some pro time to Castle Age. It's awesome how Kamigawa, with 23 villages, it's going to go up to Castle. Look at the time that Kamigawa is going to go up. Look at the time that Kamigawa is going to go up. It's going to be sick. There you go. On the way to Castle Age right away. Okay, man. While Kenshin is now on the way to Feudal Age with 26 villages. Brutal time to be in Castle Age. He's gonna be like 13, 12, 13. This is some strong performance here by Kamigawa. Yeah, man, really good. Okay, double archery range.
Amron.
Okay, gonna palisade. There you go. He palisade now. Don't watch your range. Market. Well, expected with Saracens. Let's go to his point of view. You can see that he's very low, but I wonder, man, what is he planning to do? I'm going to yellow. Yeah, he's going to be in Castle. Look at the time. Ha! Look at the time in Castle, but man, look at the walls by Botka. So Botka is trying to go, well, to make this like Oasis map. Walling completely. He's there with the archers, but remember one thing. This is Saracen archers. If he's just doing the fletching, he should be able to destroy the palisade extremely quick. But make the fletching, man. Is he doing the fletching? No? You need the fletching, amigo. He got the economy. Well, actually not. And he's going to be in. And this is a problem. But yellow, what? He's booming, man. Not a single extra building. No stable, no nothing. He's booming. Like Kumans. Okay, archery range. No, he's in problems. If blue's playing here properly, they might be in troubles. Because now green, if he's just doing a standard and sending the knights, yellow got nothing at the moment. It's not helping at all. He's definitely not helping. Well, he's going with the scouts, trying to explore, and you can see, okay, this is cool. You can see how they are discovering the meta. At the moment, good amount of archers, of course he's walling everything, but the knights is the key here. Imagine if green is sending knights here. They might be destroyed. Yeah, well, the TCs is good, but yellow at the moment, 28 population and nothing to help. Look at Vodka. What? What is this villager? He's trying to make what? A tower or something? He's coming with the scouts. But now that he's going to be in Castle with double stable, Kenshin should do the job. Yeah, let's go to green point of view. Fog of War. The only problem, well, they are in communication, Discord, TeamSpeak, whatever. But the market here will be great because really green could do a lot of damage in this area. Come on, man, play properly. This map invites you to have a lot of strategies. But look at purple. What the hell? But blue is still without fletching. How this is happening, man? No fletching. Well, purple +1/+1. Why no fletching blue? Oh, come on. And now wall, I lose everything. Ay, ay, ay. Then, why you make market blasted and everything? I don't get it. I really don't get it. Yeah, man, fletching, man. Well, the fletching is crucial. He has knight +1 and bloodlines. That's great. But now, it's wall. And guys, instead of going through this area, look at this. They don't know the map. They don't know the map because they can go to through the middle. Much better. And they didn't explore. And that's a big thing. Now, he's sending knights and not gonna be able to do anything. Yeah, because he's fully walled. And he could do a lot of damage. Now the crossbows are coming. And... what? That marker! Oh my god, almost he failed. He almost failed. Genji in some problems. And he'll... no, man, I'm telling you. If Kenshin was playing alright, he can do a lot of damage. Lot of damage. Now yellow has a stable. And can send some knights. His economy, yellow, should be very strong. Kamigawa, 43 villas at the moment. And look all the others. In an important, really important advantage. Yeah. Okay. Look at the crossbows. Uh-oh. You have to be careful there. Well, they got no upgrade, so it's okay. He's walling. If the Brazilians were getting a better teamwork, I think they would have done a lot of damage. Look at this. Knights against the walls when here is open. And because this is open still, you know? But he's not going through the middle. Yeah, they are playing basically like if this was a standard Arabia map, which is not the case. You can see that it's much more complex. There's several spots to make damage. Yellow is here with the knights. Genji is getting big problems here. Has double archery range, but he can now make any good economy. Now look at the market he's doing. And the crossbows, okay, going around. And now he's raiding. Multitasking, guys. Multitasking is very important. Well, he noticed. But the knights is still against the walls. You kidding me, man? Oh, man. You kidding me? Just imagine when we're going to see the best of the best teams also here. These can be really incredible games. Because they will know also the map much better than the players. Because, you know, I mean, they might check the maps, but till you play few times, it's not the same. Even if you analyze them watching, and thank you guys. Falamage, what are you doing, man? Thank you so much for the gifts. Awesome. And those knights. Go. Yeah, he can't do anything, but he's still not going to the middle. He could do damage even here, right? And he's wasting many knights in this area. Okay, now he's with the tone center here, so maybe he's sending the knight. Let's go to green. Fog of War. I love the graphics, man, with those. It's amazing. Let's zoom out a little. Okay, there's the tone center. 3 TCs. Wow, the farming with this with the Khmer. Even if they are a little bit better now. +1/+1. Yeah, but now he's adding 2 extra stables. Kamigawa got now a huge boom. It's true that green also with 47 villas only, but these slabs can do something. But man, the boom here. But look at this. Yeah, he's in castle, but how you're gonna break? I mean, I don't understand this. Why in the hell they are not going through the other side? Why they are attacking the walls? Unbelievable. Really unbelievable. Yeah, it's hard to understand. It's true that he's breaking the walls. I mean, and he's gonna break it because it's knights and crossbows. So it can be a problem. He's doing the tone center. He's almost in. The knights are with +1, +1, +2 would be ideal in this situation, and he's inside. The TC is already there, and now let's see if the damage can be done. What do you think, guys? He's gonna make a lot of damage? I'm not so... Ooh, if he catch up those, it will be great. Now he's going and now taking good amount of farming. It's a lot of farming. They can do the damage. The score is getting closer and closer because now those knights might provoke that vodka. Has to get a lot of idle time and losing a lot. Oh, but the TC is just up in time. Such a lucky boy. Well, Vodka 40 villages. He's quite behind now, but Kamigawa again, the pocket with a huge advantage. A really big advantage. And nobody attack him. Nobody attack him. Okay. Be careful with the knights. There you go. Uh-oh. Okay, he's going back. Oh, he's doing some damage. Maybe in this situation, dropping a castle or siege will be great. But remember, Stars and Archers is taking the tone center, man. I forgot. Look at the Stars and Archers bonus. It's just insane. But why Green is away? Why Green is leaving? Why Green is here with the Knights? I mean, I want to be professional. I want to don't scream, but I can't believe what Green is doing the whole game, really. Look at now. Oh my goodness. Now the crossbows are going to disappear. Man, this Kenshin is playing Battle of Africa or is Battle of Paradise. He's traveling, man. He's taking a trip. I think he is in a quarantine with the Knights because now he's taking the TC. He's not communicating with his teammate. Unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, even if he was together, it would be much better. But now yellow, Kamigawa, +2/+2 Knights. +2/+2 Knights and 96 villages, man. 96 villages. I really don't understand why Blue has, well, seems to be the weaker player of the team. Only one TC. Still don't have a stone even to make another tone center. One tone center with 45 villages and almost no army because he lost everything. So, yeah, it's definitely some big difference in this spot. Absolutely. Is the strongest player of the team? Well, maybe he was nervous because if he's the strongest, I don't understand, but didn't play really great those games. It makes no sense to be one TC. Why he's one tone center? I don't know. Anyway, it's true that he's playing against Vodka, but Vodka was playing very defensive. Didn't do too much. And now the Knights are there. We're still +1/+1 and this +2/+2. Yeah, big problem. No, I'm sure that players might get nervous when they are playing in a tournament. And they know that it's is there a chance to be in a big tournament, you know? Yeah. Remember Idolfix all the day in the Red Bull tournament, Wololo, for example, and some of the players that they are not used to be under that pressure. And I'm sure they feel it. Because they are actually playing against some known players from the community. And, yeah, it's great. Okay. Now Blue and Teal are together with Green as well. All three in the same spot, in this flank. But then now Red, and oh my god. Battle Elephants. How many stables got yellow? Kamigawa, 6 stables, spamming Conquerors. Crazy stuff. And they are about to drop a castle on his face. They are getting really ahead, and now they are going to be probably the first team qualified for the qualification stage the next weekend. Awesome. Really awesome. Absolutely, I think this is a great comment. More players getting more experience is awesome. I agree, man. Not always the same players, right? We need to have more players getting experience. Then they can analyze their own mistakes. Also get the spins to be facing these players. So the next time they will do better, for sure. Yeah, but this is incredible. Look at Kamigawa. The amount of elephants he has, he's playing amazing. He got right now 142 population. It's true that nobody attacked him, but hey, you also have to manage the economy properly and do this amount of army. And right now, Kamigawa is spamming elephant like who? He's spamming skirmishers. Yeah, man, look at that economy. Brutal. Brutal amount. And I don't know what you think, but the maps... Of course, I'm not objective, you know? I'm part involved, for sure. But the maps that Krasini did, also with the new maps, and also the Battle of Africa 1 maps, is awesome, is amazing. Guys, that castle will never be up. Yeah, look at the food incoming. 58 farmers for Khmer. And it has been nerfed in the last patch. 3% each farmer, but still, look at the food, look at the goal, look at everything, and look at the GG, because this is a total domination. Because honestly, this is the most one-sided. We started like this, with the first game being the most one-sided. Now we are going down into the brackets, and we are going to see the next series very soon, but let's analyze this domination. This domination. Economy? Kamigawa? Look at this. I mean, look at this, really. Yeah, it's crazy. 120 village, 102, while Kenshin 87, and the economy difference was, well, you can see it there. Brutal. Brutal, guys. Brutal economy. Yeah, they are a better team, obviously. We can see it here, that they wasted a lot here. Even Vodka did the fortified walls, but guys... Yeah, it's difficult. It's really, really difficult. And yeah, the domination was clear, right? It was clear, yeah. Absolutely it was. Well, let's go. And hopefully you have enjoyed with this first series for the pre-qualification. Obviously, we couldn't expect really close games. It's the higher seed versus the lower. Let's go for the next. And hopefully you enjoyed on YouTube, amigos. Don't forget. Okay.
All right.
Game number 1, second series. Now with co-caster, with Orlu. And in 10 seconds, we are going to be there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go. Orlu, Arabia game. And we have what civilizations? Are we going to see Indians and Arabia and Franks? No. Now we see a difference. We have, as a pocket, I always check the pockets first. We have Magyars for Polish team. And Franks, what about that, Mr. Orlu?
Interesting. Yeah, it's interesting, because Magyars, I mean, like, they have a very strong scout rush. And they just don't have the eco, right? It's a little surprising that you'd want to go for what I would consider, like, you know, a very good pocket civ, but not quite in that top tier level.
Yeah. I mean... I don't remember have seen in a tournament Magyars as a pocket, so I'm really interested to see if they are going to go extremely aggressive. For people that don't know these players, I mean, they are very old players, like they were playing in Zone as well. Siam was super strong back in the days. I'm happy to see him still playing in tournaments. And they were, well, consider what is expert right now. Of course, the time passed, they didn't play that much like other people, and they were really, really strong players. But Goku oh, Fire is not playing. Who is this Danka? Do you know this Danka?
Never heard of him.
Me either, man. So, well, let's see. Obviously, I mean, if he's really good, I don't think so. He has Fire level. Now I remember that Fire, I think he broke his computer, so maybe he couldn't play.
Oh, Fire.
Yeah, well, anything can happen to Fire. That's also true. Anyway, tell me what time you are at the moment. I am in 3 minutes and 5 seconds.
Okay, just... I am at 3 minutes and 10 seconds.
Okay, let's keep going. Well, we can expect the scouts, and then in the matchups, Britons on the left versus Saracens. and Ethiopians versus Mayans. What do you think about the Britons versus Saracens matchup?
Well, the Britons versus Saracens, I think, is a pretty clear-cut favoring Britons. Britons just have the stronger eco, they have the better archers, and although Saracens will be doing a lot of stuff if they get to late game, then they're not... That's obviously a very long ways away. But I would say, on the other hand, the Ethiopians versus Mayans matchup is going to be a lot closer. Again, Ethiopians a bit better in the late game, Mayans a bit better in the early game. But the weird picks here for the Polish team here, definitely.
Okay. Do you really think that Ethiopians is better in late game than the Mayans?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Controversial opinion, but
yeah,
if the
absolutely.
Mayan-
I don't want to argue with you, since you are a caster and co-caster, and I want to agree, but I'm not sure about that. I mean, with heavy trade maybe, but without the trade, I don't know. The Plume Archers, I mean, you need siege, in my opinion, to beat the Plume Archers with Ethiopians, no?
And good thing Ethiopians have really good siege.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true,
that-
but the problem is that to get there, the economy need to be very, very strong.
Yeah, that's why I was saying, like, late game, Ethiopians are better, like, with trade.
Okay. Okay, well, being said that, now we can spend a scout. We see the Barak already for Danka. Goku the pocket. I'm expecting to have Goku as a pocket. This is very important matchup also to pay attention because, well, if Goku Stark team advance, they will face the next weekend Arlu, Jinjan, Mr. Yo, Lix, and Paladin. So that can be a
Yeah.
brutal qualification match.
Yeah, that would be definitely one of the closer ones. I mean, we saw Yin Yang look good at times, but definitely somewhat inconsistent in the show match versus AM yesterday. Obviously, AM is going to be a better team than the Brazilians here, but anything can happen. I mean,
Yeah, but that's also true. I mean, if they don't play their best, Goku, Stark, and Fire, in a good day, they can beat them.
yeah, definitely. They have the skills necessary.
Okay, well,
But
let's see.
let's see, yeah. Feudal Age coming in for both pockets already. No one else just yet, but no one's opening with a Drush. Okay, so everyone's just ready to click up on 22/23 pop and ready to go.
Yeah, well, what I like it is, like, you can see here that some strong, I mean, might looks easy to do it, but not all the people going 20 population up even if being pocket, and both are doing, Goku and Siam.
Yep. Just gonna be normal scout stuff, most likely. But let's see. Andre seems a little bit slower up compared to everyone else. I'm not sure why exactly. It's not like his pop is really all that much better.
Yeah. How is the nickname for you from Purple? Because I have Russian in my game. Like Russian letters. Do you have Ondrej?
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
mine is...
yeah, I have Andre 94.
Yeah, that should be. I have Purple. Well, I can't read it, because it's completely Russian, or something like this. Anyway, it can happen. I don't know. Definitive edition,
Yeah,
Even change
just
the
DE
names.
things.
DE things. Well, let's see how he's going to play. He's going with Malicious. He's going to go attacking, and there's no Malicious, but now with double archery range Stark, it's basically walling. And he needs to go around. Let's see how aggressive he's going to play. On the left, we can see Jack trying to go Malicious as well. Do you think is the way to go? Because if the other players are just walling, these Malicious might be a waste of time and resources.
Yeah, that's why I'm not normally the biggest fan of Men-at-Arms openings in team games, just because, well, you just wall like this and then they don't really do anything, and because you're a lot closer, between the flanks, you are that much more incentivized to get the walls off really quickly, and then, you're just so far behind against an opponent that just opens straight archers.
Yeah, that's totally true. And it's exactly what this looks to be happening at the moment, because both of the flanks are going for double archery range. And now I wonder if the scout from yellow, Siam, is he gonna go you will go really aggressive because since you have forging, imagine if you are going, yeah, maybe it's slower to castle it, but try to make the damage. You will do that or as fast as possible castle age.
Well, I guess there are two ways you can go about this, right? You can go with the lots of heavy feudal aggression, use the free forging, and try and like just 2v1 somebody, or you can just try and get up to the castle age super quickly and try and do the same thing, but with having iron casting. I kind of like having the feudal age approach more, but of course you have to remember that, you know, free forging versus extra frank HP, the two exactly cancel each other out. So it's not like you really have an advantage in that regard until you get bloodlines.
Yeah, it's pretty close actually, so it makes that you have to be really careful. We are just guessing. Why? Because for now, not big battles, but now we see a lot of flaring all over. Yeah, and now Yellow is gonna take those scouts. Oh, the communication seems to be not the best. Yellow is doing the damage on the left, Orlu, and doing some good damage killing the archers. And how good is killing the archers here? Oh, but now Green is coming with a lot of scouts, so he need to go away.
Well, I think Yellow is just going to be saying Danke for all of those free archers.
Yeah, has to be careful there. Now he's coming red with the archers too. Purple is kind of in the middle of the map. But look what happened. In the middle of that, those men attempts still alive, but for what? For nothing. Just to be lost and waste of resources. Like we were talking
those
about.
are some very paperweights.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying, like, it just puts you so far behind in just going for your archers, getting your economy solid. It's going to be a lot harder to afford your eco upgrades at the same time as men-at-arms. Your ranges are a little slower and delayed.
Look at that battle. Look at that battle on the left. Look at that battle on the left. Ay, ay, ay. Who's winning that battle? Seems that green and blue are having a good time.
Seems like it, and unfortunately, if you're someone making archers, you have a very hard time retreating.
Oh, but man, blue even without fletching. Look, I mean, without fletching, and you get that trade? That's terrible for the Polish team, really.
It is, and what kind of has me even more surprised is that no fletching, and he still has the archer numbers despite losing all those archers earlier. That just shows the power of the Britain team bonus and the faster working archery ranges.
Yeah, well, but still, fletching is huge. It's really huge, and they don't have fletching, and also then Yellow with forging. It's kind of surprising that they got that battle. The score exploded a little bit, and now I'm checking in the other side. Stark got like a lot of army, 16 military. Purple got 12, but he's going through the right side. Everything is wall, so shouldn't be a problem for Purple at all. And on the left, look at this, the battle keep going. He's now with fletching. Well, if before, without fletching, he could do the job, what now, Mr. Orlu?
Yeah, those 4 archers, now 5 archers, are going to have a pretty tall order for themselves. Still no... Oh, no. We have a +1 defense now in for Goku, so his scouts are actually going to be better than the Magyar scouts for the time being. Bloodlines just started for Damdak? I have no idea how to pronounce that.
Siam Diam.
Siam Diam.
Siam Diam. More something like this. Someday I asked to him and he told me that it was something like this, but really complicated, the Polish. I do agree. He need to wait. He need to wait to get the bloodlines. Now going back, this can be a big battle. You can see a lot of scouts from both teams and archers as well, but blue with more. Still, he need to be careful. The bloodlines might do enough the damage here to engage that army and kill. I'm not sure about that. The archer seems to be in definitive edition really strong.
But I think you want to commit, right? Like, you have the advantage. Like, this is where you have the advantage. You need to, like, make use of it now, otherwise you just risk losing even more. And just kind of playing footsie with the enemy, it's not really going to get you the sort of long-term advantage you're looking for. Nah, but we do have a pretty nice engagement here for Yellow. Able to pick off several of his opponent's scouts, but still, we see the Polish guys on the back foot.
Yeah, but Red is not... Where's Red? He seems to be always really behind. Now the archers are in top of that hill, but not getting together. They need to be together because Yellow really seems to be really nice. Look at the amount of farming he has. Like a lot, 34 villages. Yeah, but he's 5 villages behind than Goku. I don't know if he did the wheelbarrow, honestly, but okay, that battle should be good for them. This is so many scouts, and here Yellow should dominate and kill like he's doing amazing. Everything, man, they destroy there.
That's pretty good, and yeah, I checked in double stable scouts for both pockets. That is not something you see every day. Usually, you know, you want to get up and get those knights up and rolling, but, well, I guess when you have Magyars in the picture, you don't want to just fall behind in scout numbers then get steamrolled, so I think that's a definitely good decision.
It is curious, Arlo, that we see both flank, blue and teal, going faster to castles than the pockets, which is definitely not what we usually see. And now Yellow is gonna have a really bad time because the archers are on his wood, and those archers are going to take absolutely everything. Look at this. Stag is taking one village, but it's not what he take. It's also what he forced to be idle.
And that is quite a lot of idle. Looking at 20 idle villagers right now for Yellow, and that is there's no real way to just stop these guys from doing a ton of damage. You can just rotate down to the gold to get even more kills. Those villagers have nowhere to go unless you're just deleting a bunch of houses. And well, ballistics is not researched.
Oh, exactly, man. You can see the difference, man. If it was ballistic with the castle, its archers will be completely different. But now they lost all the advantage on the left. Look at now, green and blue engage all together. Where's the scout from Yellow? I feel that Siam Yellow lost all the scout when he was trying to micro in the middle. But man, they are getting killed completely, destroyed. I will say.
Yeah, this is just really painful. We already have Goku around 25% of the way up the Castle Age. Yellow yet to click up. He's pretty close. He actually has a ton of gold in the bank, but no market. That seems like a little eco-balancing fail right there. And this could be a lot of hurt coming in real quick, as now we have blue hitting Castle Age, red only 38% of the way there.
I honestly think that is about the multitasking, because you could see how he was taking a really good battle in the red flank area. They kill a lot, then they got all the scouts forward on blue base, but at the same time he was attacking by teal. At that point is when he lost all the scouts forward, basically not killing anything, and here now he's not controlling his economy. He's not even adding the market. With the market he will be able to be up to Castlage already, and right now they are going to get destroyed because green is almost Castlage and Siam is still in 24 minutes as a pocket. Not even click up. Kinda not disappointed, but surprising, right? Because he was doing pretty well.
Yeah, earlier on he was doing quite well for himself, but now that Starks and Castle Age, their crossbows with Bodkin, even the scouts are going to have a hard time cleaning them up at this point. And this is just so much idle time, and things are, I would say, rapidly snowballing out of control in favor of our Brazilian team. Oh, big battle here in the south of the map.
Yeah, I'm checking that. Well, it's not a big battle anymore because purple archers just disappear. You can see the difference in the score now is brutal. The highest score in Polish team has 800 score difference with Danka. So this game is looking so bad. Look at the goal still for Sam. Now he's on the way to Castley. Now on the way to Castley, 26 minutes.
You know what? I realized Yellow's problem. In prepping for this tournament, he was watching my Rex of team games and thought that it was a good idea to copy my strategies.
Don't be too hard on yourself, man. You can't click up 1 minute faster than this. But only 1 minute, okay? Only 1 minute. Only 1 minute, Orlu. Only 1 minute. Yeah, but you know, this happened to many. This happened to many players, Orlu. Don't feel too bad. Don't feel too bad. This happened to the best, you know. But it's what I'm telling you. Wow, he resigned already. Okay, I was like, what happened? Why he is like this? Okay, he just quit. Yeah. Voobly was the last one. I was a little bit scared, but they were doing great. But honestly, and that happens to a lot of players, Orlu, it was about the multitasking, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's things were going well until you just have a little too much going on, and then it was a very, very clear. They just fell apart. Like, it's like, okay, everything's fine. Oh, there's too much happening at once, and they all just died instantly.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's check the statistics right now. Stark with 35 largest army killed the most, but if we check the technology, Goku, even with a lot of, he wasn't like super fast, but 24-minute castle age, almost 25, which is also not a standard Orlu, but Siam didn't reach castle age as a pocket. So in that situation, and in 27 minutes, obviously you have nothing to do, and this is basically the 1-0 with a clear one, domination for Savage team. That put the 1-0 here, which is not a surprise, right, Orlu?
Oh yeah, they are the much higher seed. I forget the exact seeding that they are, but it's like around a 10-12 seed difference or something like that. Something I do want to point out, though, is despite neither of us knowing who Donka is, he played very well. Definitely looked like a solid player. So I don't think maybe like, is he at the level of Fire? Probably not. But is he going to be a detriment to this team? I don't think so.
Absolutely. Okay, 30 seconds. Be right back, Orlu, and we continue with the next game, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, Doki, we're going to see the game number 2 soon. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful.
All right.
Okay, guys, we keep going. Game number 2 from this series. We're going to see the map 9-10. Let's go, Orlu. And the map... Oh, the map is the one that you love it, Orlu. I let you, the viewers, your viewers, my viewers, everyone to introduce this map, civilization, anything. Come on, Orlu, enjoy.
All right, so we're on the map called Donut. If you're thinking it looks rather odd, that is the case. You do have, it's sort of similar to Black Forest, except you have this little ring of stone that encircles the entire map. You cannot build walls on it, and it's just, encourages a lot more aggression. And then you have this whole middle area, which in long games you can chop through. And yeah, it's a pretty interesting map. You see a lot of late game scenarios in it, and I'm excited to see it again. It's been a year or so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really excited. I love when you are describing everything, but I want to let me talk because I'm really curious to see how this map is gonna work. People is watching in and they're asking, oh, no water, no walls, thanks God. Because some people like the bada-boom, but a lot of people doubt, and some others include, like, they probably didn't like it because you can make the dogs there, those demos. Now, it looks like a closed map, but not at all, because you can't wall completely. I mean, you can't wall at all. So it's the first time that we're seeing the map with this version. And what do you think? It's gonna be better? Worse with the dogs? Please don't say worse with the dogs or you kill me.
It should be better. It's going to add a different dynamic, right? Because in the old Donut, you saw people go with a lot of Vikings or even Portuguese just to like go for like mass longboats or caravels or something. And now we're not going to really see that. But on the flip side, it is going to be a lot less campy of a map. Should be pretty aggressive as players are still quite close to each other. And yes, there are choke points that are going to be important to control, but you just need to control them with units and not buildings.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm really curious. Well, I have to make a shout out because we got a host with 500 viewers from Nikov. So thank you so much, Mr. Nikov. And everyone hopefully is enjoying with this one. Of course, Orlu, we are going to see, obviously, I mean, when you start in the first round of almost every tournament, and if you make as open as possible, there's difference between the teams. So it's normal. And we started with the most supposed to be one-sided teams because the previous series was... well, like the highest seed versus the lowest. This is the second highest versus the second lowest.
Yeah, and we'll see if the Polish guys can turn it around. And I just want to take a quick look at the civs real quick for the Polish team. Blue Japanese, sorry, that's Brazilians. Blue Japanese for Donka and green Persians for Goku in the pocket, and cyan Aztecs actually for Stark in the south flank. Pretty normal stuff, right?
Yeah, but like you say, no Vikings or anything. We see more like something more related like Arabia. Then Celts, Jack is facing the Aztecs, which should be a good matchup. Pocket Khmer versus Persians is also amazing in theory. And then Byzantines. We see Byzantines as a flank versus Japanese. Yeah, man, it's gonna be, let's see, it's gonna be very interesting to see how they are going to play. I believe that the Pockets should go scouts in this situation because going for fast castle and if the other is coming with the scouts can be a disaster.
Yeah, that seems almost suicidal, just because your flank is so open. It's not like a scenario where you can just sort of wall to your TC or something like that. I mean, I guess you can technically, but that is such a great area to cover, and that's going to be pretty rough. Also, I just want to point out that Purple's name went from being readable, and now it is in Cyrillic for me.
So it you
Between
have
games.
the same than me. Now I feel better,
Yeah.
you know. People was
Yeah.
asking, people is asking also in the chat, why the names don't have flags? Well, maybe some people is just joining the tournament from the old times. Remember that Definitive Edition, it's missing sadly some features, and the overlays here, for example, don't have like the flags from the profiles that it got on Voobly. It's sadly, but it's true. So we don't know, but we can tell you, they are all Polish, and the other teal, blue and green are Brazilians. Those are how the players' nationalities are. And then focus, we can see how both pockets are going very quick. Expected.
Everyone's going up quick except for Mr. Stark, who's going for the Drush. Militia coming in right away. And what do you think about the lumber camp placement for Jack? It seems kind of
But
not the greatest.
here
Really far away and hard to defend.
Well, let's see, man.
no Bobrania.
I was just getting a little bit distracted because I was watching that Fire say that he's not playing because Danka is better, which I completely agree, Fire. I mean, I love to agree with you. Amigo, did you recover your computer? Hopefully, Fire, you recover your computer and you can play. If you are winning, you know, if you are winning.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's focus now in the action. We're going to see, but you have to explain us, Fire, who is this Danka? Because I don't know who he is. Anyway, there is action, and this is what we love it. And now they don't even bother to wall because they know that they can't wall. We have scouts and militias on the left. Then in the other side we have militias as well for Teal Star. He has to be careful because he's gonna. Ooh, Red is doing a good job. Look at that, Arlo, taking absolutely everything from Aztecs.
Yeah, well, that's the power of Celt Militia, right? It's a lot easier to get that, the best engagement possible, able to outmaneuver, make sure that you're focusing your enemy units as well as possible. But Men-at-Arms is going to be coming in here for Danka, and these are going to be some Japanese Men-at-Arms, and that is one of the most terrifying things to deal with in early feudal age. But he's still got a long ways to walk.
But maybe he's going to the pocket?
Yeah.
I don't know. He's not looking yet going to the pocket. He has to be careful. He's going around. Let's go to blue point of view to see how they can see. Because sometimes we see, yeah, everything visible is not the same. Look at this. For that reason, the communication is absolutely crucial here. It's looking, man, I mean, you see the map in the first and you see, okay, Oasis, Michi, Black Forest. Just the opposite, man. We see already a lot of action all over the map.
Yep, oh, Men-at-Arms trying to impede the villagers from getting into the town center, and there is one down already.
Those
Okay,
Men-at-Arms are doing a lot of damage, Orlu. I mean,
Yeah.
like you said, they are best.
Oh yeah, I mean, Japanese Men-at-Arms in early feudal age is the stuff of nightmares. And spearmen, skirmishers, those are the last units you want against them. The scouts of Diam are gonna try and bail them out, but it's not gonna be something you feel great about.
This is still 2 Men-at-Arms alive, doing. I mean, they might be winning in quotes the battle but they are investing a lot. Like a lot of farming there, you know? They have to send a lot, and they are sending a lot, Siam, okay. So they might be slower to go to the next stage. I don't know, but they still, yeah, full feudal aggression in this one. A lot of scout, look at this skirmish, he's gonna go forward now. This is what you have to probably go. Why they is still at home? Because in this map, we got a stone. It's a standard map and you can go aggressive. And with Vicent, it's also higher HP. Why not? Go full aggro.
Oh yeah, I mean, Byzantines can do anything, and that extra building HP, it helps defensively and it helps offensively if you're going with some forward towers. And looking at the stones here for Danka, they're both forward, and it could be the exact thing that the Polish team needs to do to get some momentum back in this series.
Well, let's see. Let's see if he's gonna do it. Has to be careful because those both stones just say that our forward now, he's coming. I don't know if he could see it. Let's go to purple, because this is some big battle coin. Look at the tower on his face. Byzantine can spam forever. Yes, and there you go. The good thing here is that now he can't make a counter tower because he did the tower at the back covering the goal. So this situation now, purple can put in some troubles. And he's mining a stone, but he will be in time to mine that stone to second tower. Unlikely. Look at that.
Not without an army.
Exactly, I mean, and purple is going to be there. I don't know if purple... Is purple mining a stone too?
Yes, he is.
But why he's doing that tower there? I mean, a little bit more forward will be great. And he listened to me, and he's doing an amazing tower there now.
Purple listening to you through time and space to retroactively build the tower.
No, man, then people think it's live. Orlu, don't say that. Then people think it's live. Just let people think that it's live. Even if it's not the most important, because honestly, to cast these games, I think it's much better with recorded games. We saw yesterday we needed almost 1 hour to start the so much.
We did, but look at this. We have yellow coming in here with these scouts. Gonna be getting at least one, possibly. There we go. There's the two. Can we get the three-peat? No.
I think he can, but not only that, the most important here is look at the green. Look at the green and a lot of spears. Now those green scouts don't have a single upgrade, but they are doing a good job. There is a scout with the skirmishes. They take all the spears, and in this situation, the Polish team is getting a really good fight here. They are getting good map control against blue as well. Who is getting the advantage here? Polish is doing a great job in this map.
Yeah, more scouts flooding in here from yellow. I see a second stable.
From yellow?
Yeah, from yellow. And from green. Is this just double stable scout day?
It's crazy, man. Well, I love that, because how many times we can see feudal aggression at this point in 18 minutes and the scout going double stable. We see now Blastbeat forward. With the Blastbeat, he's gonna kill the TC. No, it's just to make the fletching, amigos. It's just to make the fletching. Oh, Stark is even going for eagles now. And not even close to go up to Castle Age. This is what happened when there is no walls. Right now, with the previous version Orlu, they will be walled probably completely.
Yeah, I mean, Stark's gonna try and make the map arena if possible. Like, you can't completely prevent him from walling forever, but still, going Eagles is definitely quite interesting, especially against a Celt opponent who you know already has the Men-at-Arm upgrade. I feel like it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world just to add in a few extra Men-at-Arms to help with those Eagles.
Yeah, well, let's see, because he's also adding a lot of arches. I'm checking now red base. You can see how he's doing all the abilities like he's walling, but then he can't really wall at all. The wood is already there, exposed. He's coming with the arches. He got fletching. Both got the fletching, but in the north, the big battle is happening. I can't see both sides at the same time, amigo. Look at the scout with a lot of skirmishes. More spears by Byzantines will be great. I don't know why purple is so behind in the score. He's not getting attack at home anymore, and he's still so behind, at least with the score with blue. Don't understand that.
Well, his KD's not very good, but I mean, he's keeping up as far as villagers go, and not really a whole lot to complain about on that front. We will have yellow clicking up to Castle Age, though, first person to do so with Khmer, so I would not even hate just going like forward Siege Workshop at this point, just to really hammer in on blue.
Well, that's quite aggressive. Whoa! This is now... Is the second archery range? For purple? Yeah. Okay, forward on his base. He has the fletching too. Incredible battle, but really, being Castle Age, the pocket can be huge. It's also truth that in the other side, Stark is master with the economy, man. He's on the way to Castle Age, his Aztecs.
Yeah, that's going to be quite solid for him. Red's about to click up any moment himself, but there will be a pretty noticeable gap in that regard. Something I want to point out, though, is who's not getting the Castle Age anytime soon is Goku, because that is triple stable.
Triple stable? What the hell? Triple stable with Bloodlines +1/+1, doing all the upgrades for yellow as well. The amount of army is insane. Now he's going with all the villages, trying to kill the tower. This is starting to be some sick battle for the Brazilians. Man, look at Goku and Danka are gonna kill absolutely everything, Mr. Orlu.
Yeah, it's not even going to be too close. The villagers being brought in perfectly here from Danka, going to be knocking down the tower, preventing all of that extra arrow fire from being relevant, and that is an absolute massacre. Looks like, at least for the time being, the triple stable scouts have paid off, as Goku is going to finish this fight with, what, 13 scouts left? Yeah, you can just run to the other side of the map and start picking off villagers at that rate.
And look at the tower Purple is doing with two... with two villains. Purple is doing a tower there with 20,000 scouts are coming. It's true that Yellow is already in castle. The Knights might help a lot, but the amount of army they have is insane. And what it love from this map is that you get the advantage, and you're gonna get the advantage. Not like, okay, now the other is walling, walls, and then attacking walls. No, it's open, and they are going to take absolutely everything.
Yep, Knight's going to be trying to come in and save the day, but, I mean, just run past the Knights. Just keep on going for those villagers. You have forging. The villagers are going to be dying quite quickly. Looks like a couple villagers going to be dying on the mining camps. And, are those scouts killing Knights? Those are scouts killing Knights, ma'am.
I don't know. What did the Kells doing? But why Yellow is... I mean, Yellow is with Khmer. He should be there with a lot more army. What is Khmer doing? 6... I don't know, look at the Eagles. He's on yellow base. They are playing... Goku, Stark, and Danka are just playing amazing at this point. And I don't know why Siam is doing that many extra... He should be full army. And he's just trying to make, I don't know, the TCs. He doesn't have a lot of army. Now he's losing everything with the Eagles. It's Eagle Warriors. These Brazilians are playing incredibly aggressive. I'm only telling you that... I'm looking forward to see this team against Jinjan because it's gonna be an incredible series. Incredible.
Yeah, I think it should be a very good one. Eagle's going to be able to do a ton of work here. Villagers, run to the houses! Run to the houses! Run to the houses! Okay, one villager will run to the house, everyone else going to the town center. But, oh, big yikes. Goku now in Castle Age going to be able to bring his knights of his own to the field.
Look at Goku economy. Look at Goku economy. Look at the food he has at the moment with 3 stables. He's missing a little bit of gold, but even spamming Knights, he is still in 1,000 food. Ha!
Yeah, that's 33 farmers at this stage in the game. Pretty sick. All of that beautiful pasture land going to be turned into a lot of Knights. And just why stop? Just keep on going. Like I said, now for the Brazilians, I'd love to see Forward Siege Workshop. Just like go kill him, man.
Yeah, people is asking. So it's not wall. Wall is not activated or just no, man. I mean, you can make some quick walls here. They didn't make the walls because they didn't want. Because it's really. I mean, you can make some walls, but all this area you can't wall at all. So you need to wall basically your base close. But if you wall here close to your town centers, the wood will be exposed because you can't wall at all. I mean, they can wall more than they did in this map. You can see Red, he wall more, but you almost cannot wall completely, right, Orlo?
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, Land Madness in that regard, where you just can't wall completely, for those of you who would want the comparison. And I still think you want to wall some, because creating choke points is still a lot better than just being completely open to fast units like Eagles or Knights. So I like that idea of at least a little bit of walling.
A little bit will be needed. There is 3 towers, it doesn't matter. Those Knights are +2. Now Goku is exploding with the score. Yellow is trying to make some damage, but Blue is wall. Whoa! Look at this! You see how Blue can wall? You can wall, man! I mean, it's not impossible, it's difficult, but now, after a long time, look at the quick houses. And now I understand why Fire said that Blue is better than him. Because look at these skills, man! Awesome play by Danka. I love you, Fire. Keep going, Mr. Orlo.
Yeah, it's a pretty sick play so far. He will be losing a couple villagers. There are a few pikemen here, and of course, Japanese pikemen, they're going to be a lot scarier than your average bear. Still, losing several villagers isn't ideal, but considering that Danka is, what, 11 villagers ahead of his counterpart, I think he's doing just fine.
You think people start to guess? I love this kind of small little dramas. They start to say, Danka is Ryu.
Danka's Ryu.
Some people say,
theory.
well, it could, why not? I mean, I have never seen this Danka nickname. Ever, you know? And definitely Danka is playing good. Yeah.
No, even better. Donka is just Fire's Smurf. It's just Fire with the 10,000 IQ debate.
Well, it can be, but if he's the Fire with his Smurf, then they are banned from the tournament. So they can't do that. Anyway, now look at those villages going and moving. Purple going away. A lot of villages from Purple going to be destroyed. We will see. Yellow is trying to defend, but there's a lot of Farses and Pikes gonna get absolutely everything now. Yeah, they are losing like a lot. I really don't know. Oh my god. Well, because Teal was amazing. And look at the Stark in the south. He's attacking everyone. He has been raiding yellow all the time, man. And also keeping busy red. It's incredible how good players like the Police, because they are really good, they are playing against these kind of players. And look how much difference it is between them. It's crazy, Orlo.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy just how deep the skill gap is at these higher levels. Like, in the last series, like, I ended up playing against a lot of the, the BK guys all the time, and, like, I thought they were pretty good. They beat me, and then, of course, ROR made them look like plebs, and now it's, again, this skill difference, even between these very, very top players. Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's really insane. I always say that the multitasking is so important, but also the decisions. They are just taking crazy decisions. 39 villages for Purple, 48 for Xian. Jack has a good village count, yeah, because Teal, it's doing the damage all the game in yellow, in the pocket. Yeah, and now Green is also destroying him. It's crazy, but this is being even bigger difference between the teams, or so it seemed that the previous series, man.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that is mostly a testament to just how good the Brazilian team is here. Like, they're looking really good. And, like, we know these guys are good. Goku, Stark, and Fire, and now apparently Donka. Like, they're just really, really strong players, even in 1v1 tournaments. And, of course, in a team scenario, they're going to be even better.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Red is on the way to Imperial, which is nice, but what he can do in Imperial Age, well, he has 81 village, while Stark 94, and he has 5 army. I don't know if Stark is about to go up to Imp. Absolutely. With all the damage he did, I mean, raiding and sending crossbows, eagles all the time, he managed the economy to go up, man. Incredible.
Oh yeah, Stark is a 100% certified boomer from the Ornlu Association of Boomers. And yeah, his economy pretty sick. And the thing with Celts is that they struggle so much against Aztecs in the late game that, yeah, you can add in Woads and they're going to be good against the Eagle Warriors, but even if Aztec player switches to Swordsmen or Siege, Monks, Jaguars, like, there's a massive toolkit that Aztecs have at their disposal to kill anything Celts do.
Yeah, well, I'm just checking, I'm just checking also Orlu in the other side, because it's incredible. Byzantine's fast Imperial, guys. Byzantine fast Imperial with fast Imperial, 40 villages for army, with 1 TC after 37 minutes. He's on the way to Imperial Age with 45 population. Sorry, I have to make the joke because the viewer is in the chat. And he got Orlu 9 villages on wood, 3 on foot, but 25 villages on gold. And he's going after 38 minutes. Monk Rush.
Voolulu.
MBL will be proud. Probably MBL fanboy.
I mean, that would make sense if, Yellow was on the other team, converting all of those elephants could, change the tide in the game, but I mean, not against just so many knights.
Exactly.
Granted, those elephants are pretty scary.
Yeah, well, the elephants will probably clean that, because those are amazing. They're killing absolutely everything. I wonder why he didn't do that before. Right now, Siam has 56 villages as a pocket, while the Brazilian team, the lowest, has the same villages that the highest in the Polish team. So with that one, well, 2 castles, okay. Wood Raiders are good against Eagles, but the difference in the economy is just huge.
Yeah, I mean, the Woads will kill the Eagles just fine, but Pajama Sam doesn't really have much of a chance against a bunch of knights. And, like, even just regular knights are going to be such a huge struggle. And now we have another massive army coming in here from Goku and Donka.
Yeah, he's a well. The elephants can now do a good job. I mean, if he has the monks with 12 range, and if he micro properly, they can hold for a little bit. So now the only chance here is Goku is with already cavaliers. What Jack can do? He's in Imperial. He has a decent population, but the Stark, even like that, is still ahead. It's almost impossible, and he can wall. For example, here he got a castle in the north, but now how you wall that area? He just can't wall. Look at this. He can make some small palisade there, maybe, yes. Oh, he didn't see it, but the castle will help. But what micro you need to convert this crazy amount of cavaliers?
Yeah, and look at the south, man. We have the army of longswords coming for our Aztec player. Like I was saying, Aztecs have 8,000 different ways they can kill Celts. And the swordsmen with supplies now being in the game, we can see them so much more often. They're going to be so cheap, and then once you get up to Garland Wars, they're just going to be chopping through everything.
Wild Green, when you say that, Wild Green is researching the Paladin upgrade, while the Pocket Siam is still in Castle with 66 villages. It's incredible, because I'm telling you, these polis are 2k plus on Voobly.
Oh yeah, like they're good. Like
they are good, but it's crazy the team's level that they have joined the tournament. Crazy.
Yeah, it's insane. We have Garland Wars now coming in from Stark. Champion should be coming in just a second as well. And for Red, no Elite Woad Raider in sight. That's not going to be something you can hold for long. And yeah, the Elephants, they can do all right-ish against other heavy cavalry, but even just mixing in a few Japanese spearmen are going to nuke those guys.
Yeah, well, and the problem is that he doesn't have the economy. I mean, the difference with the pocket are 3,000 score right now. Look at Jack; it's the top scorer in his team, and well, he's still behind quite a lot. There you go. It's Wood Raiders. I mean, Wood Raiders can be good against those champions, or the champions will take everything.
I mean, Aztec champions easily going to be dealing with Woad Raiders, especially when they're non-elite. Okay, elite just now going to be on the way, but now we're looking at champions with Garland Wars. Blast Furnace, I assume, is going to be coming in pretty soon. And yeah, that's not something you're going to be able to fight.
And the production, no, Orlo, we need to remind that the production always, when you can make a lot of barracks, is going to be much faster if you unique units that come from the castles.
Yeah, 100%. And then Aztecs have the faster production on top of that. And
yeah. Well, I'm checking on the right side. Look at Purple, man. Purple annoying with those monks. Look. He start to have good amount of panic. Let's see the micro. Look at that micro. Look at Purple doing a good job with the monks. Okay, this is interesting. Look how he's converting like a lot of fruits. The other got halberdiers as well. Annoying the monks. Byzantine monks getting a great micro in the south. Elite Wood Raiders +2/+4. Look at those champions. Let's see if they're gonna deal properly. But they're doing some good damage here in the north. I mean, the score difference is still insane, but they are advancing and getting some map. Look at this. Purple got more paladins now than green in the north. What is this?
that's actually really impressive micro from Purple. Like, obviously with Theocracy it makes your life a lot easier, but still, that is not an easy task. But still, all of these Japanese halberdiers are going to be so strong against even the converted units.
Yeah, but look in the south, like you said, at least, well, I like what Red is doing. He's trying to keep him away. He eats, just killing the trebuchets, but then there is 3 castles in front. In the north, they are still trying. He got with the elephants. If Siam could be able to make a good move, man, Siam is still in 78 villages. Please, Yellow, get a better economy. And then maybe this can be a very interesting one there in the north. Because those halves, like you said, halberdiers from Japanese deal with the elephants like they want. But Purple got 25 monks. He's there now with Hussars and Paladins. He's trying to convert so many, but now he got help. He's coming also with Arbalest. He's doing a good job with those monks.
Goku.
But the problem, Orlu, is the pocket. If Yellow was there supporting a little bit more, even with, for example, I don't know, Arbalest or skirmishes, I mean something else, those monks could do the job, but now they are getting wrecked completely.
Yeah, the Road Raiders trying to live up to their name and raid, but it just doesn't seem like a viable option long term. Champions just walking right past the castles, and honestly, they could just right-click anything, and it's gonna die.
Well, I know Purple player, and I feel that he really wanted to join the tournament to show his power with the monks. That power with the monks is definitely works in Black Forest and against some specific players, but against this crazy Brazilian team, where is the monks now? Because I don't see the monks anymore, and Stark is still with 140 villages. He's still relaxed, man. Stark still, well, still booming, and look, he's trading. He's getting a lot of trade card already, so he will have a crazy economy.
Well, I mean, these teams do need to get trade up and running pretty soon. I mean, Stark is out of gold. I don't believe there are any like extra resources scattered around anywhere on this map, so yeah, teams are definitely going to need trade, and there isn't even the potential for that for the Polish team anytime soon, just because they don't even have firm control over their side of the map.
Yeah, I mean, Jack has a good population. He's going with the Wood Raiders. Now Paladins as champions are helping. Honestly, the Wood Raiders are doing an amazing job. I mean, Kelsey's very strong civilization. And he's dealing probably, he has all the castles. Stark can't advance for now. I don't know if he's just not trying 100%. I believe he is, but he has no goal at all. Remember that there is, in this map, Orlu, there is only 2 goals. I forgot to say that. So you have to trade quite early if the game go for a longer game.
Yeah, definitely. So a little bit of an awkward transition right there. And, you know, Diam has clicked up to Imperial Age. He's gonna get there eventually. Can they hold out until that point? I don't think so. Just because, well, Purple's at 51 pop.
Yeah. Yes, I mean, Purple has with 42 villages for the last 20 minutes. I wonder why the players, when they do this strategy, why they don't keep booming a little. Like, I mean, I understand the monks, you have a lot of villages on goal, but you can make more echo and try because look at on the left. Actually, look at the Wood Raiders. You say it, the champions can't deal. Well, they can, but at the moment, Stark is having a bad time, no, a terrible time. And Red is now pushing back Stark. Stark got 5 army, but 155 villages. Okay, now Purple don't have the same villages anymore. He just dropped it 7 villages because he's losing everything.
Yeah, Stark kept on sending, you know, his champions one by one into the meat grinder. That is definitely not what you want to be doing, but, I mean, Purple's just, you know, he's 50 shades of dead right now. The castle's like the one thing that's sort of keeping him in the game, but that's not going to be able to last forever, and once Goku comes back with some more paladins, most likely, it should be all she wrote.
Well, it's true that the yellow going to be in Imperial Age. He has now 82 villagers? What the hell? Why yellow is still only in 82 villages in Imperial Age now, but only 82 villages? The population is extremely... I don't understand this. I mean, he wasn't raided anymore. What?
No, he was raided by the Hussars.
Okay.
But still, it's not what you need right now if you are the Polish team. But still, Purple got the castle of blue. But yeah, it's pretty over.
It's over. It is over. Yeah, he killed the castle, the blue castle. But this Brazilian team, to make a fast resume, boof, they are very strong. I mean, they can put troubles in anyone, and Fire wasn't playing.
Sorry, took a sip of coffee. Yeah, that was that was pretty one-sided, I gotta say.
Yeah.
And I very much look forward to seeing how the Brazilians go up against the Chinese guys.
Yeah, we can start to be thinking also in the next weekend. We have already 2 matchups there, and it's Savas' team is gonna face Jin Jan, man. He's gonna save Jin Jan. Wow, man. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. And well, let's see. 1 second. Graphics. Brackets. And we analyze. I mean, we can take the military. There's a lot of kills. Honestly, I think the moment of the game, because they were doing good, that triple stable, when they sent all the army, man, all the army, incredible that they sent to blue base, and they took the forward in 20 seconds.
Yeah, that was like a really important decision that the Brazilian team made, that no, let's wait a little bit longer on Castle Age and just really commit hard to just stopping this feudal push in its tracks. And once, you know, you get absolutely mopped up there, it's just so hard to come back from.
Yeah, crazy. Well, let's see. We're going to see now the series, the third series. But, well, hopefully you have enjoyed with this one. And, yeah, we will answer more and more questions right now. Okay, guys, there we go. We are going to enjoy like a lot, hopefully, with PetGunPet. Look at that nickname. And Clan Ark with me, Mr. Orluk. That you listen how he smiles in the background. And in 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds, let's go, amigo.
Right.
And we have 3 versus 3 Arabia. Is how it's going to start all the cities. And we have Hans as a pocket. Well, Angelina Jolie love the Hans. I love to see the Hans as a pocket. It's the classic. And then Franks. But a lot of people think, I don't know what you think, Mr. Orlo, that Franks is better civilization as a pocket right now.
Yes, I agree. And I think a lot of that comes down to chivalry, the unique tech for Franks. It's like, oh, Huns, you got a nice team bonus there, 20% faster working stables. I'll just do that, but double.
Yeah,
and
40%.
That is
crazy.
just, like, on top of all the other things Franks have going for them in their knights, I think that just really puts them over the edge in terms of, like, the best pocket.
Well, let's see. Let's analyze. If they can go for a longer game, will be great. We have the Vikings, Private Belgians on the left, facing Aramis, Vietnamese. Oh, Vietnamese again, like yesterday. And then Inca's flank, potential Torres versus Mayans. Ooh, Daniel, that has been, well, improving more and more. Do you feel Daniel, it's kinda, I don't want to say in a mean way, like, kinda stuck in a level, like, he's very strong, but, like, he's not improving anymore? Or what do you think about that? Because Daniel now need to show his strength, in my opinion, in this tournament.
Yeah, he's somebody who has always been, like, good for a long time, but he's never been, like, pushing himself up into tournaments. He's not been like a player like Lan, who's, you could say maybe a year ago was like at around the same level as Daniel, but obviously Lan has now improved a ton and is, you know, arguably a top 10 player. Daniel not really, I think, pushing himself to that level quite yet, but of course, there's always time to show improvement here.
Yeah, and then in the team games, well, it's time to shine. Try to see if he's gonna shine. Well, that Eagle, I don't know if he was trying to lame. No lame yet. And 3 villages on wood, of course, for both pocket, because they are going to go as scouts. I believe, 3 villages on wood only I see for Aramis, Vietnam. What is he planning to do? And Vietnam now being picked more often, Orlo, because of the latest bonus?
Yep, the bonus where you no longer require wood for economic upgrades. It's really nice. You can add in your eco upgrades, you know, quite comfortably. You can add in extra archery ranges very easily, and then from there you have the Vietnamese tech tree, which is actually, you know, very, very strong. Definitely top 5 flank civ.
Okay. Well, let's see. I'm gonna put a point of view, and let's see the point of view from Daniel, how good he's doing. Put the fog of war. You can see the speed there, and I'm really curious to see the Hans in this one. Still in early game, maybe Hans can be better.
We'll have to see. I mean, Huns are probably going to be better in early to mid Castle Age, so that can definitely be a big time for them to shine. Of course, in scout fights in late feudal age, once they get bloodlines, or if they go for bloodlines, then you can of course have the advantage over Franks in that regard. But I think you're going to have to... I don't think you want to play the exact same game as Franks. I think you want to actually be a bit more aggressive and leverage your bonuses earlier on.
Would you go like in the previous games, like more scouts then, or just try to go as fast as possible and from there spam knights forever?
I think you can go either or. I think if like taking
Depends,
a middle
right?
of the road approach, I think would be the worst idea.
Yeah.
I think that's where Franks would shine the most.
Okay. Well, let's see. For now, we can see that there is not huge walls. That surprised me. You have seen that we are not watching yet so much walls. It still is 7 minutes. They have time to wall. That barrack pretty forward for Belgium. Why? Because he want to protect that main goal. The map, like we can see, are much more open than the standard Arabia, which it potentially bring more action.
Yes, definitely. This version of Arabia seems to be. I mean,
Look at
reminds me
red.
of, KOTD Arabia, right?
Yeah.
It's a bit more open. Obviously, you don't have the cliffs, creating choke points, and it definitely promotes a lot more aggression.
Look at red. Look at red. Orlu coin with seven villies Incas.
Oh,
If I'm not
I
wrong,
was-
7 villies. Seems to be working well with Carbo, so we know where the Hans is going to attack. We can see now 7 villies going to Daniel. Even if Daniel is a very strong player, dealing with tower rush and even more Incas tower rush, always difficult, right?
yeah, and again, look at those stone positions for Daniel.
8!
That it is just a feels bad man moment.
Absolutely, but 8 villies because he is sending 1 villy sneaky already. I think Daniel probably see it. Oh my god. I think with the eagle he can see the villy. Oh man. He can see, but
pinging.
he's not fighting. But he should be able to be there. The multitasking, this is the key. The idea is perfect, but look at that villy from red. And now in the north of Kuz is with also more villies, but that villy is going to be bye-bye. Imagine if he could put inside in that spot and wall himself. He didn't because he was slow. If he was a little bit faster, he could do the job. And now, I mean, it's good to have a tower in front, but the ideal with the tower rush is 1 in front and 1 at the back at the same time.
Or at least have your... Oh, nice movement there from Carbo, just running in, sniping the low HP villager of Daniels. That was really nice. But this first tower, it doesn't actually do anything. It doesn't deny any resources. So
Exactly.
the tower rush is still... It's still going to take time to actually do something, which is just going to buy more and more time for Daniel.
Well, the good thing is that they keep them busy on their base. And the other side, look at Aramis. Oh, he's not killing a villy. I think he's gonna lose that villy. Look at the men at arms from Belgium going really, really aggressive. Okay, on the right side. Now the tower. This tower is better because now he can destroy the archery range.
Yeah, just punch it down with those villagers. These villagers, they're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And honestly, I feel like destroying the production buildings is kind of underrated, because it's just so hard to replace them at this stage in the game. And if you've got nothing else for your villagers to do, why not? But defensive tower
Yeah,
coming
but
in for
now,
Daniel.
but now he can't do it because he's doing a counter tower there. Oh my god. Yeah. Oh, he's going to the pocket. That can be great actually. But why he didn't wall this tower? Because now he can destroy that tower. Daniel just sending villages. Just you need to
Yeah.
palisade the tower.
Hell, stonewall the tower. Go
Yeah,
full
for sure.
laner mode.
Yeah, no, whatever. But just protect.
Yeah, and now Villager's going to be going over to the pocket because, of course, the age-old AoE2 motto: if at first you don't succeed, tower again.
Well,
And-
honestly, disturbing the tower, Arlo. I mean, disturbing the pocket. Sorry. It can be very important. Imagine if Yellow with the hands can reach Castles. And look, he forced Angelina Jolie already to make a tower. So now he's already behind with the pocket.
Yeah, I think that in and of itself is a win. Just because you know that your opponent cannot go for extra town centers in Castle Age unless they either buy stone or start mining stone, and you're gonna be giving your own pocket a little bit more of a breather, just in any case, and is even getting a villager or maybe 2. Just one.
Let's see now the micro, ready to micro properly. He's about the speed. I mean, the idea is perfect, but you can see how he lost another villager. Probably a little bit quicker player. It will never lose a villager there. And now he's gonna make another tower and take the wood. Definitely now they are doing the damage.
Yeah, definitely. Both towers from Uzi are being knocked down at the base of Daniel, so that's kind of fallen by the wayside. Don't think there's been a ton happening between Bugum and Aramis, so I guess it's just all about the tower rush here, and how it's honestly not, I think, it's not doing enough overall, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, the biggest problem, in my opinion, is that they didn't do too much on blue. Look how they killed just both towers, and now blue is completely fine. But the good thing is that purple, yellow, and red are completely safe at home. And I insist, if yellow with the hands make a good transition to Castle Age, and I'm going to go to his point of view, he is still far, of course, but he can now, well, he has 17 farmers, 5 blues on goal, going with the scouts, and another tower going. I mean, going into the pocket is great, but now blue, with archers, could go and disturb not only red, could make the damage also with archers on yellow, so yellow, that did a really smart move with the market, now he can see everything, but blue can destroy now both players, really, if he's going to... Oh, he gets inside! Open. That's open. No, don't go back. Don't go back. Going with the village inside can be great. Maybe blues will come here. What do you think? Oh my God, they're going in.
It's blues in way too deep at this point. Scout, I think, missed the archers of Daniel going forward, so that might be a little bit of a saving grace. But Blacksmith's just now on the way, trying to get some sort of wall in. But now another tower can be built quite easily, and yeah, this is a really awkward position for Angelina Jolie.
Well, this is crazy. Look at Angelina Jolie doing another tower. Yes, but now when Angelina is going to go castle is being pocket. Complicated, really complicated. Yellow need to be careful. It's not so many, but these 4 archers. 4 archers with fletching at home when he got absolutely nothing to defend. If Carbo don't pay attention, oh well, oh well. Now he's going back. I'm going to check yellow point of view. He noticed immediately. That's great, actually. Look at that. Multitasking. And blue is gonna eat the TC? No. Doing some good job. How is Project Belgium going? Belgium is with 11 military. Aramis 10. 33 villages. Of course, Belgium with more villages. But I insist. The key for me, it should be the transition to Castle from Carbo. Of course, he got more scouts, Angelina. But the scouts, what they do against potential knights? Nothing.
Yeah. That's not a whole lot. Even just, well, let's just start being lumberjacks at your opponent's base. But the scouts might try and go for a villager pick or 2. There is only the 1 spearman. Oh, no, that's Angelina Jolie's spearman. So yeah, there's nothing really stopping these scouts from just taking the hurt to these villagers.
Yeah, it's not a little bit sloppy that Uzi, that red, didn't bring at least a barrack with the spears. If he just had the barrack with the spears, that would be massive.
Yeah, and either that or just having much better quick walls. I think like you need one or the other. And yeah, now the tower is going to go down. Villager's going to try and take a fight. Going to be actually able to take some decent hits off on those scouts, but still. Maybe he's killing the scouts. Remember that these Inca villages, they have a +3, so they are okay. He's quite holding. He's going to kill all the scouts, and I insist. Angelina is not even up, while yellow, it's almost Castle Age. Very interesting. Yeah. Actually going over to... Oh, no. He was forced to build the watchtower, so just going to be going over to stone so he can add in additional town centers, but overall, Carbo is in a much more comfortable position than is Angelina Jolie. On the other side, though, it does look like Project Belgium is just a little bit ahead of Aramis, so maybe he's going to try and make something happen with his a little bit of faster Castle Age as well.
Yeah, well, both flanks are going Castle Age, teal and blue. Carbo is in Castle Age, but having the pocket that he has double stable, and now nice from Franks. Imagine if he's raiding, if he's able to raid well. Blue is gonna be impossible because he's walled, but teal is completely open. And Aramis is on the goal. Look at this. Now he is in castle, but Aramis is on the goal. Angelina is moving those. Imagine if he's sending the knights. Is the time for Carbo to do the damage, to dominate, and maybe change the game for the Argentinians? What do you think?
Yeah, this is definitely a possibility. Bugham's got to run pretty fast. He's going to be losing at least a couple villagers, I think. Oh, that is not what you want. Thankfully, Handcart coming in at a very opportune time so the villagers can move a little bit faster. But now we have all these crossbows here for Project Belgium, and they're going to chase the archers away for the time being.
Well, let's see, he needs to run away now. The good thing is that he's getting time because he was behind, and now Aramis is on the way to Castle Age. So, doing this, he delayed a little bit the economy for Belgium and get time from himself. On the other side, we see Blue, Daniel with the archers, that he's gonna upgrade very soon. Well, he got already crossbows. So, the problem here for Argentinians, Yellow can't get advantage from his position. Now, Angelina is in Castle Age as well.
Yeah, and this is, I think, going to be the big difference maker, is that Daniel's in Castle Age with a healthy amount of crossbowmen, even with the 5 spearmen I really like, knowing that, okay, you don't have to worry as much about Red because he's been tower rushing. The big concern is going to be coming from Carbo, so just adding in those extra spearmen going to mean he can push a lot more comfortably.
Well, Frank's Carbo definitely need the +2. I mean, with those knights, not gonna be able to kill that, I think. He's 5 spears, look at the crossbows. I don't know if he has the ballistic. He has the ballistic already, okay, just check it. And with ballistic, those crossbows are... poof.
Yeah, they're going to be good. We do have +2 and husbandry coming in, though, so those are the exact sorts of things you need. Only up to the 2 sound centers, though, is Carbo. Okay, third one just now going to be on the way. But on the other side, Angelina Jolie also going to be going up to 3 town centers, so he's not going to be too far behind.
Yeah, I mean, Angelina Jolie defended quite well. It was very nice. The 3 town centers are already there, but now Yellow need to do something. He need to clean, because Red is going castle, yes, but he really need to clean, otherwise they won't have a military, to hold the push completed by Belgium, Danielle, and Angelina.
Yeah, Knights are continuing to posture. Pikeman upgrade is in. Pikeman a little bit out of position. Going to be trying to get a couple of kills is Carbo. And once, +2 and Bloodlines, or sorry, Husbandry are in, yeah, those Knights are looking a lot scarier.
Yeah, they should kill all those crossbows easily. If they don't, it's because we have to say thank you, DE. But I believe that those Knights are killing all.
Yeah, they should be able to do that quite comfortably. On the other side, we do have Project Belgium poking around with some crossbows of his own. Don't see any forward buildings from him. It looks like he just wants to get his economy up and rolling as well. But yeah, all the crossbows of Daniel have been killed, and that is a sorely needed win here for the Argentinians.
Yeah, but the problem is that now a Red, who has been with the towers, has what? 0 army, 38 villages. Of course, Carbo has a good boom going, but only 4 villages different. After all this, Carbo is not really ahead from Angelina. Angelina is doing a quite good job, and now they are together against Aramis. Aramis got good amount of crossbows, but man, how he's gonna deal with crossbows and knights? Oh man, he's trying to do and doing a good micro, but against 2, really complicated. Then on the right side also against 2, and look what happened here. He's gonna cross all the map Yellow to try to help Aramis, and by the time that he's gonna help, it's gonna be late.
Yeah, they're not wanting to commit too much with the Knights and Crossbowmen, so I guess that's a little bit of a breather for Aramis, but it's still not looking great.
Yeah, it's complicated. It's really complicated here. I mean, the idea was great, but he really didn't do any damage, Uzi, to Danielle. That's the main issue here.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't do damage to Daniel, nor did he put Angelina Jolie, super far behind. So, in the end, it's kind of a 2v3 right now. Yeah, Uzi will be able to get a good economy back up and running eventually, but there's just such a broad window here where possibly some nice fights can be taken by Gun Pet Gun. There we go.
No, I think this is gonna be a Argentinian win here. I don't think that Angelina took a good move there with the Knights. He lost almost everything. You can see, they really did a bad battle there, Pet Gun Pet. And almost all the crossbows also gone. Of course, the advantage, the economy is pretty solid. Now Danielle is coming, and this is what happened. 3 versus 2. 3 versus 2 because Red got no army at all. Yeah, but Purple is doing a great micro there.
Yep. Honestly, really nice micro from Aramis. What's his KD? 4739, not too bad. A couple monks here as well could go for some conversions. That could be a big win, but Knights just coming in more and more for Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, because now that he's getting some good economy, 73 villages, also with the hands, the production is fast, need to go back, now the Knights are there with the +2, it's complicated, man, it's complicated, it's against 3, if they were not against blue, but what is Red doing? Okay, Red is doing some push, here with Eagles and Mangold, so he's trying to make some damage on the Mayans, probably he's gonna be able to take a TC, it's possible, but in the meanwhile, in the other side, they are having big problems.
We're talking about the economies of the pockets, but Project Belgium, as Vikings, currently highest villager count in the game, 94, and is going to be clicking up to Imperial Age whenever he feels like clicking the button. That's going to be tough to deal with here for the Arch clan.
Yeah, well, Belgium never was attacked on his base at all, and his Vikings. So imagine the advantage he will have. Aramis sadly now has zero military, man. Zero military. Pretty sick, man. Pretty sick.
Yeah, and, you know, not only did Belgium have a faster castle age time, but he went for the triple TC right away. So he was very much focused on the economy. Now the forward range is coming in here from our Cyan player, and Artemis is going to be struggling on his own, which means that Carbo is going to be stuck splitting time between both of his flanks, both of which are kind of struggling right now.
Yeah, well, problem is that now Carbo can't save both. It's true that at the moment it looks like Red doesn't need that much help. He lost the knight, but the problem is that now Angelina is in both sides. Yeah, was to the right side, he's gonna make a castle, Daniel. Another pretty solid team, this Petgan Pet, man.
Yeah, I mean, it is a hodgepodge of memers, but honestly, it's...
Oh my god.
They're pretty good.
Troller, this Orlu. I bring a Troller co-caster. You have changed, man. You were more serious some time ago. Now you are becoming a little bit of a troll, which I like it. Okay? And now, Daniel, look at that castle. In top of that hill, look at the crossbows and knights. I mean, they are, Orlu, in an excellent position.
Oh yeah, forward castle, beautifully placed there. Gonna be denying the main gold here for Aramis. And... yeah, Imperial Age is going to be coming in once those trebs start popping out. Yeah, that could be lights out for Aramis. On the other side, defensive castle coming in for Daniel. He should be fine. Oh, but see if the YOLO castle can do something.
Exactly, big battle, a lot of knights, and he's red with a castle on his face, avoiding the other castle. Look at this. He has to be careful. There's so many eagles and knights. Well, with so many eagles and knights, maybe they can do something. He can make the castle because Yellow was there. Yellow got now brutal amount of knights. A lot of knights, but send the eagles together. If you send the eagles and the knights together, I believe that would be good. But, oh, come on, man! But don't leave the archers kill the village. Go, man. Send the units. Okay, yeah, they have good army here. Go, Arlo.
Yeah. This is that's not how you want to position your eagles. You want to make sure that the eagles are always in between your villagers and the enemy archers. I do think the castle will come up, so it's going to be at least okay-ish for the time being. But on the other side, we already have capped rams knocking on the door of Aramis.
Yeah, very solid game by Belgium. With the Vikings, we always know how great is the economy. Aramis is so behind, not only in terms of village, also in military. And on the right side, I mean, if he did the castle, now they are trying to raid, yeah, Angelina, but Blue will be an imp. So that castle from Uzi, from Red, should be down very soon.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty tough to deal with.
Oh, what's open? Yellow. I mean green. So he's ready in the pocket.
Okay, that's really what you want. Angelina Jolie going to try and head them off, but look at this. He's going to be an Imperial Age in just a few moments, and then Cavalier going to be coming in, and I think the score difference kind of tells the story of the state of this game.
Say
right
everything.
Now.
Say everything. And it's crazy how he has recovered. Well, Carbo has a great economy. He could be up already to Imperial, and he's on the way to Imperial. Yes, now trying to raid, but the problem is that maybe on the right side they are in a decent situation, but on the left, Belgium, Bogoum, like a lot of people call him, is destroying Aramis.
Yeah, this is just how Bugum plays. It's very sort of passive, macro-oriented, and then just sort of pushing you in Imperial Age. And Arb Siege Ram is the classic combo for Vikings, and it is going to be leveling the entire town of Aramis very shortly.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and Angelina Jolie now has a crazy amount of army too, so he's chasing Yellow. You see, I mean, I'm glad that this is happening because people was telling maybe best of 3 is short. No, I only think that for this pre-qualification stage, that's my opinion, and that's why also we did it like this, because Krasini thought the same. The only room to get a surprise in this series is a best of 3. If you make a best of 5, it's for the lower team, it's almost impossible to win a series to these teams. What do you think?
Yeah, if the skill difference is high, you want as short a series as possible, because that's where upsets are most likely to happen. Also, I think for team games, best of threes are fine. Like best of threes are always going to feel kind of bad for 1v1s, but the games are longer, more team oriented, and there we go. Game number 1 going to Pet Gun Pet.
Yeah, GG. I mean, it was nice. I mean, they just saw that they are in another level, that they're stronger. They were trying, in my opinion, the Argentinian do a good strategy. He didn't make a good damage on blue. On green was okay, but the problem is, yeah, green was a little bit delayed, but then blue was super ahead and it was transition to castle is very easy. And then probably Belgium, skill-wise, he didn't have a problem. It was basically 1v1 against Aramis, and he's better player than Aramis. What do you think, Mr. Orlu?
Yeah, I think Bugham's definitely one of the more he's one of those up-and-coming players, right? He's definitely getting better and better. He did win the Aspiring Experts tournament for just under 2K4 players, I believe it was. So definitely going to be quite good. Angelina Jolie and Daniel, of course, right around that same level as well. And I think if they do indeed win this, who do they face, actually?
Well, we can check that right now. And they're gonna face
the other Chinese team.
The other Chinese. That means, well, Jivaton. Imagine that series also. Angelina Jolie, Daniel, and Belgium versus Jivaton, Team, and Vivi. It's a series that I want to see too.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be really sick, actually.
So just imagine, just look at what series we are getting just in the qualification stage. I mean, it's very nice. Some of the series, really looking forward for them.
Yeah, definitely, and I'm glad that we have this sort of pre-qualification stage, because it's giving, I think, a lot of these
to know
teams
the
some
teams
experience.
and to know the teams as well. To know they get the experience. We know the players. Then we get also in the qualification stage with the series already played. I think it is really good for everyone overall.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we can jump into the game number 2, Mr. Orlu, right away without waiting anything.
Yep, I am at 10 seconds.
We are starting game number 2, and we continue with this series with Orlu Battle of Africa. So excited. And amigos, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's go, Mr. Orlu. And the map is Donut again. So let's see, because now we have Khmer again. Well, Khmer is gonna be solid pocket for sure. Magyars is the other pocket as well. And then we have Ethiopians as a flank, very strong, versus Malians. I prefer Ethiopians, I don't know what you think. And then Celts versus Portuguese for Belgium. What do you think about this choice?
I like the Portuguese pick a lot, actually.
Okay.
Because on a more closed map, there's a lot of aggression possible on this map, but it is still much more closed than your basic Arabia or whatever. That the sort of slow push with Portuguese, all of their gunpowder, I think is actually exactly what you need to deal with Celts in the late game. And then also for the pocket, Khmer, super good economy.
Yeah, I mean, it's ideal to, honestly, Khmer is ideal to do exactly what Goku did in the previous series, to go brutal aggressive. Like, I don't know if you agree, but instead of try to go, I will go in this map that even is really difficult to wall, double scouts, full aggro, and try to make the damage.
Yeah, it definitely is something that it's kind of the change in Donut, of course. Just substituting the shallows for this rock terrain, it can make all of the difference. But of course, Magyar is going to be quite comfortable in a big, protracted feudal age scout battle themselves. So we'll have to see how that plays out. The Malian pick is a little confusing to me. I'm not really sure what the advantage for them is in this scenario. Like, why would you want to go for Malians in particular on this map?
I mean, they are fine. They have probably okay. Well, they have a good economy. They can go many times. But if they can go longer, you usually want to have some good range units in as a flank, and they don't have.
No, they don't. Well, I mean, you have Gebettos, which, if there's a meat shield in front of them, Gebettos are like one of the best support units in the game, but they're so fragile and like difficult to get up and running. but I feel like Malians are going to want to be a bit more aggressive. But I mean, they are one of the best aggressive civs.
Okay, I'm checking Belgium point of view because I don't know. Do you think the players? Well, I will have to ask some of the players if they know the maps, if they practice. He's going forward, the wood at the back. Okay, I mean you can go either forward or at the back. I don't think it's a big deal, to be honest, to go either way or the other. Maybe it's better to go to the north, to close to the middle. I don't know, because it's easier to protect. In the south, with the rogues around, it's always a little bit more messy.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm not a big fan of this, and we saw it
Right?
from someone else in the last series as well. Like, you're just making it unnecessarily harder to defend and a longer walk distance. I really don't see the win here.
Yeah, it's even longer because it's not a lot longer, but it's still the distance is, yeah, it is a little bit longer. Anyway, let's check. Remember, and let's check the map for you guys. There's only 2 goals. It's true that the goals, we could consider them like main goals, right, Orlo? Because they are not, yeah, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 piles, you know, each. But still, they are only 2 goals, so the game will need trade if it's going for a long game. And in those maps that you can't really well completely, getting trade up is also more complicated, and it's a small map to trade, to be honest.
Yeah, and look at the rock placements. You can't really get the most optimal market placements. You know, you have to go a little bit forward. The trade routes are not going to be as pretty, especially if the trade carts are going to want to path through a few like holes in these forests. I feel like that could potentially be something that could be a problem for the teams, but we'll have to see if it gets to that point. We do have a drush coming in here from Carbo, who notably played Pocket in the last game, but is now switching flanks with Aramis.
Yeah, and the militias are coming, like you said. Look at the walls that Daniel is doing. Those walls, well, it's nice to have those walls, but still, they will make the units go all around. But I want to focus on Carbo, like you said. Belgium is now walling actually the same. I'm going to go to his point of view. Carbo point of view, fog of war. He didn't see the palisade, so he's going to the south. And now, if he is finding the wood in the south, there's a problem for Private Belgium. He need to explore. And he did it. So he's going directly, and I like to see this. But look at the walls he did. Of course, the efficiency now with the wood is not that great, but he's already walled.
Yeah, honestly, he's probably just totally fine. Also, he's in my chat right now, saying that he has 200 IQ, so staying in form is Project Belgium. True to himself.
Okay. Well, 3 militias, scout. Uh-oh, be careful there. Well, the micro now is the key.
Well.
What you say, sorry?
The villager was brought forward as well, I guess to just collect some gold, but regardless, Bugum gonna be chasing back Carbo for the time being, and defending against the Drush, gonna be quite nice.
Okay, well, he's doing... Oh, be careful now with that micro. I'm checking now purple point of view. Uzi with Ethiopians, he has the barrack quite close to the TC. It's true that he has a goal on the left, so he doesn't need the forward one. He's facing 2 scouts at the moment, but Aramis is also there, so purple need to get together. Okay, be careful, and the militias are coming too. They are going, everyone aggressive with militias and potential men-at-arms, so the scout, the pocket is gonna be crucial here, where they decide to go, because till now we're watching, and most of the times one scout go one side and the other going to the other. Unfortunate for one of the flank.
Yes, somebody's not going to be too happy with that. We do have Carbo hitting Feudal Age, going to be able to fight with these villagers. Should easily clean up all the remaining militia of Project Belgium, who is pretty slow to Feudal Age, going up with 27 villagers. So this is actually going to be for a fast castle, most likely.
But it's risky, no? I mean, in this map, let's see how he's gonna work this. But he might have the wood really exposed. If Red, is going quite aggressive, he's gonna have archers on his wood, and probably he will be forced to make a tower.
Yeah, not the greatest position for those golds, honestly, but I'm curious as to what exactly the game plan is. Is it just fast castle crossbowmen, I suppose? For
Yeah, I believe so. I believe so. But I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I think it's better to go aggressive, Orlu, in this map. Well, in these maps in general, it's better to go aggressive, I think.
Yeah, I agree. Or like if you're gonna go fast castle, I think you should just go, you know, whole hog, go fast castle organ guns. Just I mean,
at
they're
Daniel.
good against Celts.
Look at Daniel, Orlu. I think he found a way to wall. Well, you always can wall the maps, but like this, you are giving a lot of map control to your opponents. That's also true, but look at the walls, man. Oh my goodness. Well, the Great Walls of China, man. That's a solid way to wall. Absolutely. Well, you can wall, but like I said, you give a lot of map to your opponent. We will see. And like we said... Oh no, Belgium is... Actually, he's not going for the fast castle. So then, why you are that slow being up?
I have no idea.
Yeah, make no sense.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. Bogum is going to be just a little bit behind in terms of military. Already have 4 archers with fletching coming forward here for Carbo, and well, Project Belgium's going to be pretty hard pressed to defend against this.
Well, we're checking a big battle going, and it's looking good for the Argentinians here. They got some more army. Let's see the micro now from green and blue. Yellow still doing with purple a good job. Fletching, he got more archers, and if they kill those, yeah, a small advantage. Ooh, but those scouts is pretty close, and now more scouts coming from green. Okay, pretty close. This will go back, in my opinion. This is going back. Got another, and you can see the numbers. Pretty much the same.
Yep, pretty even trade there. Of course, the faster firing Ethiopian archers and the extra attack on the Magyar scalps definitely helped out the Argentinians there. And yeah, it's more or less all is even in the world. But right now, Carbo don't care. He's going forward with all these archers.
Oh, he's gonna get in. Those archers are good. Those archers are good. If he's getting in that goal, is some problems for Bel. Yeah, there you go. Belgium losing villages. Gonna lose 1. Gonna lose 2. Gonna lose 2. He's gonna lose another. Oh yeah, he didn't wall really quick. And he's gonna lose another. He's will lose it. Oh, he's now focusing in the archers. That's a good micro. But Belgium is there with some problems. He lost few villages and now he's behind.
Yep. I guess he does have the +1 defense as well, but yeah, you just don't want to lose 2 villagers in this early stage of the game. Just keeping you on the back foot. I'm interested to see who's going to click up to Castle Age first. It looks like Armas is actually a bit closer to that point, because I don't really see a ton of damage being done at this point. Everyone's pretty well set.
Yeah, but Angelina Jolie still have a good amount of scouts. He's trying to go. He did Bloodlines and +1. He overcommitted with those scouts. I don't know, he's gonna make the damage now. It's +3 for Aramis, but now he forced him to make a tower to Utsi, and this is a good choice. But they are now going to try to make damage on Angelina with the scout and archers, and that's something that can be really good. Because Aramis, like you said, is about to click up to castle, while again Angelina is gonna be a little bit slower. Not a lot, because we all know Khmer economy, right?
Yeah, Khmer economy is pretty sick. That's a hole, though, if I've ever seen one. Oh, you should have jumped in the house. You could have totally jumped in the house there.
They forget. Did you notice? They forget, man. They don't do it often to save the village with the houses.
It's a really nice bonus to have, but
Yeah.
it's easy to overlook.
Oh my god, look at this battle now. He's a lot of scouts. He need to micro properly. He's a lot of scouts fully upgraded. Bloodlines +1. Look at those archers. He's trying to go back. Hit him back, hit him back, hit him back. He's going to back, yes, but he's gonna lose everything. But in return, we see how he's gonna be castle is faster. But what do we say? Look at the damn economy from Khmer. It was looking that he was going to go up, and look, he's up already. Incredible.
Yeah, don't mess with Khmer farmers. They even after the nerf, it's still real good. Second stable on the way. Likely just going to be for some knights to start with, but I wouldn't be too surprised to see a reasonably quick transition over into the Elefantos.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, man. It is really pretty sick.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, let's see. We are checking now. Chicken blue. Look at the walls Daniel did. Is incredible. But he's gonna be in Castle Age. Purple. It's also gonna be in Castle Age as well. The only one that is not up is red. Because even Belgium is now going up. I say even Belgium because he was going a little bit behind during the game, but now, oh my goodness, they're going to destroy. The scores say that they are ahead, but now look at those scouts. That timing from Angelina. Maybe get into, I don't know where to get those archers. They are going to disappear. He need to kill as much as possible, but he took a good spot there.
I mean, he's going to get the best value he possibly can out of this situation, but it doesn't change the fact that it's a really bad situation. Nice job of Project Belgium to focus the archers as opposed to the skirmishers, and that is going to be another complete mop-up of the Argentine army. And, well, Uzi's in Castle Age. He's going to go for a quick university, but that's a forward barracks?
Who?
From Daniel?
Oh, and a siege war saw, but no. Oh, but he spotted. That was terrible, man. Look at this. He was going to do a good strategy, but now Uzi spotted and his strategy bye-bye. What the hell? Pike Rush against archers? Are you for real?
I mean, I could understand going full longswords here.
Yeah, exactly. But pikes?
I mean, the pikes obviously would be needed against the Magyars, but
still.
I mean, I think you need to go both longswordsmen and pikemen if you're going to do the infantry play at all.
Yeah, exactly. And now we can see how the score is ahead for the Argentinians. Oh my goodness, look at this. Some Billy is going down 4. Okay. Angelina Jolie is getting the wood. Some Billies he killed. Yellow, but it's still okay. Trying to disturb. And now the crossbows. I don't know what Daniel tried in that strategy. He's now multitasking great. 1, 2 tone centers. Some good economy, but he wasted like quite a lot in forward.
Yeah, he really did. I am not super sold on the whole pikeman idea, especially as it's not a great long-term play because Malian pikemen and Imperial Age are not very good due to lacking halberdier and even blast furnace. And,
but look,
well,
look at this map. Even if you don't get inside, see, because of the trees, how they're built, look, he's on the wood, taking villages now, and disturbing him completely. This is something that it can happen only with this kind of trees.
Yep, the acacia forests they're tricky ones. They're spread a little bit more thinly, and you can always seem to find little nooks and crannies or avenues of attack. But now we have the elephants coming in from Angelina Jolie.
Elefantos? Gorditos? He's sending, man. Okay. But still the army composition in the north here is looking good. Oh, good Michael shot. Okay. But Daniel fully wall. Fully wall. Maybe some siege will be needed. But on the other side, Belgium with a lot of crossbows denying the siege war sub. Those siege war sub way forward, Arlo. Just make it the back.
Well, obviously you don't want the you want the slow siege units to be as close to the front lines as possible, but sometimes you overplay your hand and then you have to make another siege workshop back. And again, it seems like Project Belgium is just kind of in a 1v1 scenario, but he seems to be just out 1v1ing his opponent.
Well, Yellow is there with few knights, but then we check in the north. He did some elephants, but actually, the army composition, I really don't like it. I mean, the crossbows are nice. Crossbows might deal with the elephants. The knights might deal with the other army. Also, with the crossbows, will take the pikes. And if he's killing those mangoes from Daniel, let's check if Purple can see it. Fog of War. He can see, look at this. I mean, I don't understand this army from Daniel, and they are doing a bad job here. And imagine if now he's going to the pocket. Oh, open formation. Okay. He's gonna open the gate or not? Now he need to focus. Yellow, please. Yellow. Oh my goodness, Yellow. What are you doing? Go with Purple, man. I don't understand this, Orlu.
But now because of the lack of communication, Angelina Jolie even blocking the crossbowmen as they try and retreat, but the elephants are falling as they don't have that +2 armor. Knights trying to get something done, but not that great. Nice attack round attempt there from Daniel, but still, even just a couple knights alive is going to absolutely ruin your day. And that's going to be a nice fight for the Argentinians.
They are doing an amazing job now. Look at this score, man. Look at this score. Those knights in the south is sneaky. Look at the amount of fireballs. Belgium doing a lot, but in the north, Belgium, well, Daniel, 69 villages, not a lot of army. Angelina Jolie, 57 villages, the same than Aramis, but no army at all.
Yeah, just trying to go for the elephants right now, but elephants without +2 just not going to be as great as you would hope for. Looks like everyone's just trying to get their economies up and rolling at this point. We might
but
see a little bit of
If they
a-
rate, if they rate Angelina, it can be really good. Look at the score difference now.
Not half bad, but that is a lot of elephants.
Okay, well, he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elephants, but without +2 is not the same. The elephants might die much faster. Look,
Yeah,
let's
I mean,
see.
I really would love to see +2 being prioritized a bit more here. Still crossbowmen on the run. I mean, 5 angry elephants running at you is pretty scary. Don't really blame the crossbowmen for doing that.
But look at the
They're
spot
gonna
he's
find
trying to get.
themselves a nice home. But
Good
elephants,
spot.
they deal blast damage.
Yeah, that's true, but still, he's trying to save as much as possible. Then, he can't. Oh, you see? Oh, he's gonna win now. It's a pity, man. It's a pity. Billy's numbers, how is it going? Carbo 68, Project Belgium 68. The game is pretty close. Belgium has a lot of army, yes, but this game is by far the closer games today. Now the Pikes are doing some good damage. What do you think? I mean, keep going crowded. Well, Ethiopians and just Knight Aramis, he don't need to switch to anything else. But now 3 Mangoners with Pikes. If they micro together, I still think that Daniel will lose everything there.
I agree, but something notable about Daniel, he's actually in the best economy in the game right now. He's at 87 villagers. He's been
That's
moving
crazy.
his little heart out behind this.
Yeah, man. Well, the walls is working for his boom. The wood, actually, look at the performance in the wood. Look at that performance. Look at that efficiency on blue wood. Look at Daniel. Oh my god. Those lumberjacks. Disaster. But now, like we were talking, well, all the Mangoners down. This is not a good attack, man. Only Pikes and Mangoners. He's losing absolutely everything. Now the score is switching all the time. And with Knights +2 and crossbows, they're going to do a really good job. He just need to micro a little bit better. Go for the Mangoners. Stop attacking the Knights. Open formation. They are getting a good micro there. And again, splitting the units, taking everything.
Yep, really pretty fight there for the Argentinians. Now we have Carbo coming in with 3 Celt Mangonels. That is not something you can micro against.
Uh-oh,
Yeah,
but. Yeah, but we have purple ammo sim. We be careful with the Mangoners Carbo. Oh, he noticed instantly. He need to go back. Oh, he lost 2 Mangoners with that shot. Belgium on point, and now almost Imperial is with 130 population. Carbo is 30 population behind. They gonna need help. But in the other side, even if he has the best economy, purple is up to imp with Ethiopians.
Yeah, and that can be
Well-
real scary. You're gonna get Arbalest, you're gonna get Bracer out. There's 3 Mangonels in that Siege Workshop, man.
It's funny because people correct my pronunciation with Daniel, and my name is Daniel. So honestly, I think I know how to pronounce Daniel, amigos. I pronounce Daniel with my name because it's a Spanish name. I can say Spanish as well, so sorry, but I will say Daniel because it's what is my name, my real name, not Mep, Daniel. So let's keep going. Just a joke because I was just reading the chat for a second. And now, who is winning this game, Mr. Orlo?
I mean, right now it looks like the Argentinians are in a good spot, but I still kind of like Pet Gun Pet in the long run. But those Ethiopian Arbs, man, they're so scary to deal with, especially with, pikemen.
And he's still feudal, castle age. I mean, the boom that he has been doing, Daniel, I mean, now we can see that Malians, for what in this map? Doesn't look good.
Well, some towers coming in. University being rushed up as well. I think he wants to get some guard towers, but that only delays your problem. It doesn't really solve your problem.
Yeah, but in the south Belgium, I mean, Belgium has the key for his team. He's in imp. He's doing now the castle. It's true that red is going to be in imp as well. So if they make it some good attack together, oh, 2 casters forward. That's a solid choice. Very smart because he has the advantage in imp. And then red is gonna be in troubles for sure. Look at the stun and the goal he's mining. But man, they need to attack. Look at the castle forward. The game is now getting so much interesting, man. Really, really interesting. How is going for yellow. Yellow almost in Imperial. Green almost in Imperial as well. Raiding, and in one side, Daniel in big problems. Big problems, but red will have big problems. I mean, what combination they need? Because now Carbo is in Imperial as well.
Yep, Carbo just hit Imp, but he's going to be up against 2 castles to 1. And I believe we saw some bombard cannons on the way here from Project Belgium as well. So those are going to be quite helpful. Yep, here's the bombard cannon. And that's going to be able to snipe trebuchets quite comfortably.
Let's see if it's gonna happen. The thing is, yellow is going to be there also with good amount of knights that are going to be +4 already. Cavaliers +4. He need to repair that castle. If he's taking the castle for Belgium, in the other side, Uzi, purple, should dominate, man. Should dominate, but Uzi has 58 villages, 6 farmers. I just noticed his economy. He's basically 1 TC, 1 town center. What the hell? And like this, he's putting him in a lot of problems. Well, he need to push a little bit more, faster.
Yeah, I mean, you have essentially 2 players you need to push through. We see the triple barracks coming down because he realizes that the biggest threat is going to be coming from Angelina Jolie's elephants. But, I mean, how many halberdiers can you realistically afford at that rate? We also have the good old tusk swords coming in for those Khmer elephants. They're going to have a super high attack, and they're just going to be plowing through absolutely everything.
Honestly, I don't know, but if the pathing was a little bit better, really, those Cavaliers +4 should really kill the Arbalists. But with the current game, I'm not convinced anymore. Look at the amount of Arbalists in the south for Belgium. This is gonna be a big, no, a huge battle. Look at the amount of Cavaliers, it's like a lot. But the problem is that Red only is sending Siege Ram, but this is a good battle. Let's see, the Siege Ram's gonna help a lot. 3 trebuchets and Siege Rams also coming from the Kelp. He need to kill everything. Do you think he's gonna kill everything? The Cavaliers are strong, but then those Arbalists are now what? The best units in the game? Unbelievable.
Castle's at around half HP, a lot of siege coming in here from Carbo, but the Arbalists are still standing strong. Most of the Cavalier have fallen, even a couple elite battle elephants to support 1 castle down for Project Belgium, but he still has another one. And I think when the dust settles, we're going to be seeing a situation where there just isn't any meat shield left for the Argentinians.
But it's ridiculous how strong are the Arbalists in Definitive Edition, man. I mean, those Cavaliers just melt, they just disappear, and he still have half of the Arbalists. It's incredible. It's really incredible.
Yeah, Arb is definitely doing a ton of work right there. Elite Battle Elephants now with +5 attack. New +7 once Blast Furnace comes in. And look at the north side, man. It is the Pachyderm Parade.
Where's the Arbalest? Look at the elephants, man. They are so big, man. I cannot even see the units. I mean, they are doing some damage, but the problem is that purple has a disaster economy. And in this side, now the elephants combined with Arbalest, they can't do anything. It's incredible. It's honestly incredible. But with Arbalest, I was talking yesterday, that interview with Hira, that the crossbow civilizations, the archer civilizations is the way to go, man.
Yeah, or at least have a civ that's economy is so strong and that you have elephants that don't really care all that much about having a little bit of awkward pathing.
That's also true, because the elephants can with everything, right?
Yeah, the elephants don't care. They just plow forward and just destroy everything no matter what. Now we have elephants and a trebuchet taking down castles. Elephants obviously really good against buildings anyway. And this is looking very close to GG. It's amazing how quickly that game turned on its head.
Yeah, incredible. Really incredible. Because Khmer, because it was Khmer actually. Because Khmer now is what is killing everything here. I mean, now Magyars has no response to this. Of course, if Carbo was in a little bit better position and could make siege and house, they could do more. But sadly, he was a little bit behind, and he couldn't afford that army, right?
Yeah, exactly. Now we just have more and more Arbalest streaming forward, bombard cannons, some trebuchets likely going to be added in as well. And it's just the point when the Chimera player is at a, cool 130 villagers and just making almost fully upgraded elite battle elephants. Not really a whole lot to complain about if you're gun pack.
Okay, they are playing very solid now, but this, for example, kind of picks with Malians. In the next series that they have to face the Chinese team, they need to pick, in my opinion. Don't know what you think, and we can talk forward because it looks pretty GG right now. They need to be careful with the civilization choice.
Yeah, I think that Somalians was the only questionable one. I think the other ones are fine, but I think this should give them a lot more confidence too, in terms of, okay, we won our series pretty comfortably. Now let's just make sure we prepare hard for our qualification match. And I think they can do it. If they prepare, they can do it.
Yeah.
But they need to prepare.
I mean, there is a lot of combination, a lot of possibilities. They need to even think, okay, if the other team is picking these shifts, what is our counter? Like, you have to be ready, because there is only 30 seconds to pick the civilization, so you really have to study the games.
Yeah, you can't go into it blind. And the thing I like about the captain's mode is that it does force players to have to choose rather quickly. You can't just spend 5 minutes with every single serve pick.
Exactly.
And now, big play though. Paladins coming in fully upgraded. A few pikemen from Daniel, a few halberdiers coming in from Project Belgium, but just look at that choke point that's being created. It's going to be so hard for those paladins to find the surface area they need.
Yeah, they are even stuck, some of them. You have to click a couple of times. It's true that now Red got some skirmishes and siege rams. They are trying at the maximum, but he has a castle there. This is pretty over. Now Purple Hole in the other side, so he can counter again. What happened to Daniel? Well, Daniel had... Oh, now Onagers. Oh, the motherfucker! I want to see the blood in the north. No. Sadly, no the first battle boom in the tournament. We will have time to see it. And now Hussars for Aramis because he's out of gold. So if Paladins didn't do anything, what Hussars are going to do?
Not a whole lot. And of course, Carbo's going to be out of gold and stone, as both of those are being denied right now. And yeah, this is the victory march here for Pet Gun Pet. We even have heavy scorpions to accompany the onagers in the north, and yeah, that's going to be a lot of dead foot soldiers for Uzi.
And he need to kill. I mean, he need a lot of damage because he's +7 pikes. But the onagers, well, onagers, amigo, onagers can kill everything. The onagers, and in the south, the crazy amount of army. Private Belgium 78 army. Another good thing is that, I mean, the army Belgium is doing seems he's not losing. Also, it's not super expensive, so he can replace them pretty constant.
Yep. Also, of course, Portuguese with the gold discount means you're being even more efficient in that regard. Going to be pretty nice. And yeah, I mean, obviously, the Argentinian guy's going to be fighting to the last, as this is their tournament life on the line. But eventually, I think we're going to be seeing them fall.
Okay, well, Halberdiers, Arbalest, now keep going, look at the castle now, he's trying to do, definitely the Argentinians are putting everything that they can. I feel they really felt that they had a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely the closest to the games, but still... This is...
Well, Khmer destroying here, Orlu. Khmer pushed it back completely in the early Imperial.
Oh yeah, it's like just once those elephants came out, like what are you gonna do? You're just gonna trample everything. Hussars trying to run in, and I don't even know what those Hussars are trying to accomplish.
They disappear. Exactly, they disappear, Orlu. It is brutal, man. It is just brutal. How those cavalry units just disappear, man. Disappear. I'm just thinking, when there's gonna be close games here, closer games, this map is epic. I mean,
oh yeah.
What do you think about this version? Better than with the boats?
I think it's a little bit different, but I think it's still a really good map. It's a lot more aggressive, and we don't really get to see the huge late game fights as much, but the action's happening a lot sooner, and that's really great to see as well. And yeah, really great display from, I think, especially Project Belgium, to be honest.
Yeah, very good.
Really solid, and just
really
winning
good.
the flank decisively in both of his games.
Yeah, really good. And about the map, honestly, I felt that it's really weird that if the tournament is Battle of Africa, to see those massive dogs and badaboons. Maybe we're missing some badaboons there, but we have to be realistic. It doesn't really fit to the map or even to the tournament.
Yeah, it's
weird. It was weird, those boats going all over the map here, and I thought that it's better without.
Yeah. It's fun, that's for sure, and I think it's a good map, and it's probably better in terms of creating more consistently good games.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, someone is telling that Maxi was missing in Argentina, and seems that Maxi is one of the best players from the team. That's also true. Well, then he should be there, man, for these games. And analyzing the statistics, we can see how Project Belgium killed the most by far, 312 units. Well, with those arbals, 81 largest army. Carbo only could do 35. And the economy, Angelina Jolie, well, with food and coal, Crazy Khmer 144 villages, and with those elephants, Amigo Orlu, hopefully you and your viewers has enjoyed, and we finish this series. Small quick break, Amigo Orlu, and we go for the next series of the day.
Final series of the day, right?
Yes, let's go. There you go, guys. Game number 1 with Fox Gaming and Heresy B, Fox Gaming. Orlu continue with me co-casting this series, and we are already there. And 7, 8, 9, 10, let's go.
Alrighty.
And we see again the Hans and Fëanor pocket, not surprising. Fëanor, oh my god, this team. Wolf, Casbah, and Fëanor, another strong one. And do you know the Fox players? Because this is another Brazilian team, if I'm not wrong.
I think so. I don't know any of the players. Like, the names seem familiar, but I don't know them.
Okay.
Like, I haven't
well,
passed many games with them.
Let's see how strong they are. But we have another Indian civilization as a pocket. Indians versus Hans. Potentially, it's supposed to be a stronger team, Heresy B, but the other team has a better civilization, at least in the pocket.
Okay, so okay. So in my chat, green is Jose, and blue is influenza.
Oh, okay. So these trollers, instead of put the known nicknames, is influenza. Okay, yeah, they say it also in my chat also too. So we have influenza, Jose. And yeah. Now they are very known nicknames. So this is much better.
Yeah, and Breffin is I believe another Brazilian player.
Well, we have to say something that I forgot to mention, and this is also important for you. Do you remember the Russian nickname we got in the previous series? Mm-hmm. If the players change the account during these days, that is how it's going to appear, the name. So we probably need to talk with the players that they should keep the names like they played, and they sign up into the official games. Otherwise, it will be confusing, because if not, the names change. This is weird. I mean, you play with a name, and then you go watch the games, record the game, and it changed. I don't understand that. It's weird, at least. But well, it's what it is.
Yep. Just, I guess, make sure that all the players just don't change their names all the time. But
yeah,
it's all good. We're back on good old Arabia for game number 1. Mayans versus Britons on the flank, and then Vietnamese versus Vikings. Lots of sort of standard civs. Sorts of things we've been seeing recently.
Okay. I was just telling that players need to keep those names. Anyway, I'm really curious to see, because Hans are Hans, but honestly, Indians, well, we could say the same, right? Because Indians is very, very strong. And now I'm even more motivated. This is by far, in theory, probably the closest series of the day. And it will get closer and closer, because tomorrow, Orlu, there's almost no gap difference in theory, skill-wise.
Oh, okay. So it's like the closer and closer.
Yeah,
with each
in the brackets.
Okay, cool.
Exactly.
Cool. So, yeah, let's. I'm interested to see how this one's gonna go. I mean, Indians are just such a good counter pocket civ. Like, what are you gonna do if you're Huns? You need to go knights, but then the camels are gonna be really good against the knights. So it's like you just have to be really careful with how you take engagements.
Well, it's true that the both flanks are amazing. Like Vikings and Mayans should be a lot of archers, so if they fight well together, they might be a lot of archers all over. It's true that then blue is Britons, so what we can expect with Britons and with Vietnam. We're going to see, I mean, the communication, the teamwork is crucial in this kind of situation, even more because of the pocket, right? Pocket Indians, I mean.
Yeah, definitely. Running into the TC. Influenza. Not going to be losing his scout. He's not used to using scouts from all that nomad. Not used to just being able to have that at the beginning and not using sheep or villagers.
Yeah, we have also to remind that they, if I'm not wrong, they joined it. Also for qualification in Battle of Africa 1, Influenza, Jose Preto, they play for a really long time together. They're friends, and this is really good because they might bring some really good strategy or good teamwork, or this is what we're hoping. Now, how many times they have played together this Heresy B? Fëanor, Casbah, and Wolf. I don't know if the Wolf has another nickname that is known, but, well, I think I have in the spreadsheet. Who is?
I've casted Wolf before, as Wolf, so he's a pretty good player.
Okay.
Pretty highly rated in DE, but I don't know.
Easy toes, man.
Oh,
Easy toe. Easy toe. So yeah, then this is even more interesting. Then this Heresy B, oh, be careful with them. Yeah. But why they put these nicknames, man?
Be careful. Is that the full version of their team name?
Exactly, man. Well, they have to be. They really have to be. Remember that he's getting better and better every day. So let's see what we are going to see. For now, Barak, I like that they are not going to be militias. They're going directly into archers. No militias for Heresy.
Well, there are militias coming in for Fox, and that's going to maybe be a dead villager if they can get the block in. Yes, they can. Already we see Sito losing a villager to start things off.
And deleted the Lambrica, man. So it's worthy already, those 3 militias, 1 village, and 100 wood.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah, it's fantastic. That's really worthy. Going into the right side, we see that double archery range for Reffen, Teal Plier. I don't like the buildings. I mean, why are you making that situation? I prefer to get, I don't know, a little bit more forward and cover more ground. But still, it's okay. Going back to purple because the militias are there. He's trying to make the damage to Sito. The problem here is that if I say Sito, many players will not know who they are. So I prefer to keep it in the original probably or into the colors. What do you think, Orlo? Because some people will get confused.
I know I'm already confused as is.
So let's go. So let's go with the colors then. We go with the colors and it's the best.
Yeah. So militia, gonna see if they can maybe get a little bit more done. But now with the scouts coming in from the pockets, militia probably not going to be able to accomplish a whole lot more archers coming out as well. It should just be a little bit of, few not too important units dying.
Yeah, well, let us see it. I mean, for a scout, taking the militias, has to be careful, the archers are covering. Fëanor is now... They want to get some advantage here, because, like we said, be careful with the Indians in later game. Now... Yellow, Fëanor got 7 army. Green, only 5, but he will do more probably. Enhanced, usually the production is faster, so that shouldn't be a big deal. For now at home, I'm also checking red. Red is walling completely, Casbah. Then Teal, well, he has safe wood, but the goal, he made a tower already, so he's pretty safe as well. And green, not fully walled, but almost. So they are all pretty safe. The only one that seems to be exposed, it's blue. Whistleblower and, well, Influenza, it's called. So blue, need to deal now and be careful with the rash.
Yep, the faster producing ranges for Britain's going to be quite nice in this regard, but yeah, I don't really see a whole lot happening. Blacksmith just coming in along with fletching. For purple, I assume something similar is going to be for blue. Yeah, he already has fletching. So nothing too crazy going on so far. Scouts passing each other like ships in the night.
They are like starting in a match of boxing, right? Like they are studying each other, preparing for make the first punch. And now we see Fëanor beating close to blue, but green is around. Where's purple? Purple is quite far. He's not close, so Fëanor need to go back, or if he's sticking that battle, it's not gonna work.
Not at all, but neither team really wants to engage here, it seems. And no one wants to make the first move. Scout's just trying to get high ground. Not really likely going to be able to do anything. Yeah, Scout's just running away. Oh, nope. Actually, they're going to commit to the fight now.
Yeah, they're taking the battle, but this might be very close. I mean, who has a little bit more numbers will take it, and now it seems to be green. Oh, man. And by far that battle... Damn, Casbah is now coming, but he has to be careful. There's many scout keys who go back. That was a worthy fight for green, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely. Just well executed. Honestly, I think it came down to the micro. Look at all those low HP scouts. He did a really good job of pulling back the injured scouts. And then, of course, the yellow scouts would lose aggro and then, get a nice trade. Also forcing out the defensive tower from the pocket. Really, really nice.
Yeah, well, that definitely wasn't worth it for green, but now blue is trying to... Oh, but purple is in some problems now. It's true that he has a tower, okay, but he can pick up one villager. Let's see blue what he can do. He has a lot of farming. Maybe he should go to the pocket, to yellow. But yellow, it's safe completely because he's wall. I don't understand why he let them up open and now Fëanor is going inside. Jose Petro, green, whatever. You need to be careful, man. Why some players do always this? Like, you see, some players fully wall, but then others, they just leave some gaps open, like they want to be in danger. I don't understand.
I don't know. I guess it's just about being greedy or something. You are relying on your awareness to make sure that, units don't just try and slip in, but then that's not always the most consistent thing ever. And... well, actually, blue's in pretty deep right here, but still actually just forcing a bunch of skirmishers out of purple. That's usually... skirmishers are not normally the thing you want to be going for.
Yeah, that's absolutely truth. Well, I'm checking out blue how he's dealing on purple base. He's doing a good job there, but my concern here is the pocket. They are trying to do the damage because I really think they feel like they need to delay the Indians.
Yeah, I mean, that would make sense. And you could say that green is being delayed a little bit, but...
well, he's castle age, man.
He's still up to castle age before yellow, and that's what counts, right?
Yeah. That can change a lot, really can change a lot. But we can see, oh my goodness, in the north, on red base, they still with a lot of archers, but really, if you have more archers, even if you got the scouts, I don't know. Well, those scouts are bloodlines +1, maybe that can make a difference, but man, that might be a good trade for Teal. Look how he's killing so many of those scouts. I say a good trade because it's 2 versus 1, obviously. If it was 1 versus 1, it's not bad. At the end, the bloodlines, the upgrades makes that my wars were absolutely... yeah, make no sense, because now they lose absolutely everything. Oh my god. Disaster.
Looks like everything got cleaned up of blues, but yeah, really nice fight all around. Casbah actually has 15 kills to 1 death. That's something you're pretty happy about at this stage in the game.
Oh my god, look at that! Trait you killed that Casbah. That is playing why the score is that crazy, and almost in castle age. Well, Teal didn't even click up. Well, he's about to click up. Now he's up to castle age, but then... oh, the hole! Look at the wood, man! Look at the wood, the hole! Oh my goodness, the holes are always change everything, man. Ay. Well, he's trying to go. Of course, he's not gonna kill a lot. Well, he killed 1 villager more, and when you are already behind, that's really a disaster. And now red is coming. And he's open.
Yep. University, 2nd town center, 3rd town center on the way here for Casbah. Looking really solid right now. Vikings just such a smooth eco. Really, it's just, they just feel smooth and easy to play. And you can kind of do everything you want.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know what he can do even with camels. I mean, what we are talking about Indians and Hans is in an ideal situation, but now both flanks are really behind. So that changed everything, right?
Yeah, no, totally. It's Indians aren't as good when you're playing from behind. Indians are much better when you're ahead because then you're dealing with camels against knights most of the time. But if you're dealing with camels against crossbows, you'd actually much just rather have the knight. So it's a little bit awkward.
Yeah. It's just an ideal situation. This is not the case. Now we can see how Red is trying to raid. He's not doing damage, which is surprising. He should go a little bit more aggressive. Now the knights are coming. Green went directly into Red vase, which I don't know if this is what you want to do. Because for Red, oh my god, that. Okay, he's getting inside. But now, what? I mean, you get in and now you go. Why you do that then? I mean.
It's about
why
sending
you go
a
there?
message.
I mean, it's like,
I
okay,
could
I'm
go
here,
in
but
your
I'm going
base,
to go. I don't understand that, Orlu. What the hell?
Yeah, I don't really get it. I guess he didn't want to potentially sacrifice all of his camels, but like, then why are you trying to commit in the first place?
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm a speechless right now. Well, I'm taking in the south because blue and purple are getting some good fight, and blue is in big problems. A lot of idle time. He has 40 villages. 46 for purple, but the problem is that purple is also coming at the same time. This is ideal. This is an amazing job there by purple, killing out villages, forcing him to be completely idle all the time.
Yeah, university and town center being rushed up right now. Oh boy.
And on the right
This
side,
just
look.
feels awkward.
Yeah. Well, look on the right side. They are split. So the crops and the camels are never together, and that's the ideal situation for Heresy V.
Yeah, definitely. Crossbowman trying to come in, but it's a little bit of a sandwich right now. And yeah, just crossbow is going to be able to ward off the camels and then give all the space the knights need.
Yeah, well, on the left, we can see now the camels are trying to micro a little. Blue is trying to go attack again. What is the difference? 59 population, 70... Wow, the population difference is starting to be pretty solid.
Yeah, and honestly, I gotta say, Kaspa's really impressing me with his play. Like, really strong KD, really strong economy, and everything he's doing is just very, like, well executed and, like, collected in a way that you would think of, like, a super top player.
Well, he's shining, you know? I mean, he's another player that he seems to be improving every day too, so he's shining, he's playing better, he's doing a better job, also getting some better results in tournaments as well. And, well, let's see. Oh, but we say that. Yeah, well, we say that, and, well, now the teal was doing a good approach there, but now yellow is going to finish. Teal hopes to come back in this game.
Yeah, it looked like a decent fight at the beginning when Red was not patrolling, but oh wow, that is...
Yeah, it was domination. It really was domination. And, wow, it's what it is. It is what it is.
And actually, Woof Woof for Sitao, 54 kills, 26 deaths for him as well. Just both flanks for Heresy B, I think, really, really just outplayed their counterparts.
Yeah, man, I mean, at this point, the whole topic, they were doing even market. Look at Casbah. 3 markets in the corner. What the hell? I mean,
When did these, like, my chat's all like, wait, when did Caspa become so good?
yeah, well, yeah, well, anyway, we have to be realistic. I don't know, teal player. I want to see if now Heresy is winning the next game, you know, or better say this series. I want to see Heresy B against Heresy. And then
Well,
is when we're going to
do that anyway.
Yeah. Well, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, okay. Statistics. It was total domination. The whole topic about Indians and Hans sadly was useless because they really dominate here. And, well, look at Sito, because this is purple. Great ratio kill dead at the end. Casbah lost a little bit, but his economy was shining. But Fëanor as Pocket was also doing a great job. Well, in general, they really dominated. Honestly, I expected a little bit closer game. I don't know what you think.
Oh, I did as well. but it just looked like Heresy B was on another level. So hopefully for Fox, that on their home map, they'll be able to, make the comeback happen. Of which I am in, by the way, at 10 seconds.
Okay, I'm going back because I was just checking the achievements, and I will join you in a second.
Yeah.
There you go. Game number 2. And amigos, with game number 2 of this series, we are going to see what? Another new map, and with me, Orlu again, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Mr. Orlu. Oh, and this map is so cool and fancy. I don't know if you know this map. I really know it. We did so much not so long ago with with Secret on AM, and it was fantastic.
Yeah, I cast that show match.
Yeah,
and,
so you know the map, right?
Yeah, I know the map. It's a good one. All the food in the middle, so much food in the middle, but then you kind of have the wood on the outside. What's up?
Yeah, no, exactly. I was just showing the food that you were telling that this looked like a paradise food there. I mean, difficult to take because it's far, but you need to take some from maybe with the scout because you don't have a lot of food in the main base. Just look, take a look.
Yep, it's pretty barren. All the food is in the middle, and that's going to be important to control. But you also have this whole outer ring aspect to it, which is, I think, pretty interesting. That's where most of the mineral resources are.
Yep. Well, basically, if you notice, exactly, if you notice, okay, if you notice, there's no stone inside. You need to go to take a stone just to avoid also all the tower rush, because tower rush can be pretty annoying. I don't know what you think, Arlo, but there's a stone only when you cut the wood.
Yep, you got 4 layers of wood to chop through, so it's more than on Chaos Pit.
Yeah.
So it's not something you can really access until mid-game.
Well, in Chaos Pit, there's not plenty of resources like here. I mean, you still have the goal. You can play properly this map, not like in Chaos Pit that you don't have goal, and the goal is probably more needed to advance and to keep going than the stone. But the stone, just to make a castle and so on, we'll see. Anyway, let's analyze now the civilizations, because we are talking about the map. But now, we need to see that green is pocket again with Berbers. Interesting choice. Ooh, and Franks. Well, we have a similar debate like the previous one. One pocket got camels, the other not. And Franks, we have seen how strong they can be. But what civilization do you prefer?
I prefer Franks here because look at all these forage bushes in the middle. That is a lot of potential berries, or fruit, I guess, in this case. Even though berries are definitely fruit.
Yeah. Well, he's there already. Look at Yellow. Fiona is already there with a mill.
So that's going to be a nice little food boost. I mean, I get the Berbers pick as well, because the faster moving villagers can go from food source to food source in the middle quite effectively. And of course, just beyond that, Berbers are already a good pocket civ. But yeah, I still prefer Franks a bit.
And also, you can easily look how he's luring with the Rhino. Because it's not really easy to lure that far, but with the smallest speed that they have, the Rhino never killed the villager. So
yeah, that's a nice application of it.
Yeah, look at those. Then we have as a flank, Celts, always a solid choice. Facing Casbah, let's see how strong he played. Malians here, and then Aztecs, always a very strong civilization versus, Byzantines here. Okay.
Interested on the Byzantine pick. I mean, like, Byzantines are always going to be fine, but you'd think... I wonder how they're going to be used here, I guess. Like, are you just going to go, like, normal archers, or are you going to go, like, super aggressive with forward buildings? We'll have to see.
Yeah, it's difficult. People is asking something that is a question specifically for you. Is faster Frank Berries than the Hunt?
No. Hunt's still better.
It's still better. The only thing is that the berries with the 25% more, well, it's always an advantage, obviously. But the hand is always better, and there's a lot of hand.
Yes. However, and that also goes for Britain Shepherds. Like, hunting is still faster. It's like almost as good, but hunting is still better.
Okay. Man, why you know all these answers, Orlu? I like that a lot, man. I'm learning, man. I'm learning constantly with Mr. Orlu. Man, you have to spend a lot to check all these things? You have to spend.
I like this game a lot.
Yeah, I believe that.
I totally nerd out on all of it, all the stats and stuff.
Okay. Okay, well, the action is starting, Orlu, and now Blue is already doing some good damage. They're delaying the barrack to the Byzantines because they are, look how close they are at the moment.
Yeah, it's like, you could say that's a forward barracks, but it's still right next to all of your, you know, villagers and stuff. And now the barracks is being rushed up, but that is a lot of militia here already for our blue player.
Yeah, people is asking why Mongols not in this map, because actually the other map left is much better for the Mongols, amigos. I will show you then the African waters. I don't know if it's gonna be needed to play. If there's a 1-1 we will see, and you will understand why the Mongols is better there. But if it's not the case that we have another 2-0, I will show you the map and you will see why the Mongols is good in the other one. African waters, exactly. There is a lot of food. Oh my goodness. Aztecs with how many militias, amigo Orlu? 6, 7? 6 militias already. Look at this.
Are we watching Hoang play? just keep making militia, man. That's all you need.
Well, Hoang will be with these maps will be super happy. I'm really sad that how a player like him doesn't have a team. I don't understand that. But well, that's another topic we can talk in another moment. The fight keep going. We can see that Blue is getting 3-4 ready to kill that, not the best, but he's disturbing a little bit the berries from the Byzantines. Do you think that many militias is being worthy at the moment for him?
He got a villager kill, I believe, so I'd say yes. Also forcing his opponent to make militia, so it's like, with each additional militia you force your opponent to make, it kind of cancels out the fact that you're making an additional militia because you're also causing idle time where your own eco is undisturbed. So I think, yeah, totally worth it.
Okay, even more with Aztecs. Aztecs is always solid choice. If he's able to be up faster than him, he's gonna be crazy. But they still Dark Age. Dark Age forever, both players, it seems. Blue, you can see the food he has in the back. Purple, well, pretty much the same. But now Red Casbah is coming to save the day. Oh well, it seems. 3 men at arms, 5 militias against now 7 militias. The villies and the scouts from green are coming. Who has a better combo there? Well, we are going to find out very soon.
Indeed we will. Yeah, I mean, the men-at-arms plus militia are going to be pretty good, but that is also a lot of militia for the Aztec player. What's going on with Fëanor? He has 2 stables already, ma'am. He's gathering all the forage bush foraging. Crazy.
Absolutely crazy. Look what he's doing. He's not going a standard feudal age from Arabia. He see this map, he see all the resources, and he's sending a lot of scouts. I think he will do the blast without. But look at this battle, man. Who's gonna win this? Let's zoom in completely, and now let's see and enjoy, amigos. What the hell?
It's a big old mosh pit right there.
Look at this, man. Well,
I think especially with Fëanor coming in with the scouts, Frank scouts also with the extra 9 HP, going to be cleaning absolutely everything up, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm fairly sure. I'm somewhat sure.
He did it, man. He absolutely did it. Green, by the way, you see, it's about decisions. Now he's walling all. He has only 1 stable, and Blue, honestly, this map is not so difficult to wall. At least at home. I mean, the middle is so important, but you can make a small base at home, like for example Casbah did. You see? Kind of hideout map. But they didn't wall, and now Fëanor is going to destroy. Or so it seems.
Yeah, well, there's only the 1 spearman, and you can just gank that guy real easily. Actually, the spearman got 2 kills with his well-targeted poking, but yeah, it's still a very awkward situation, having to run the villagers to the town center.
Yeah, it's forcing to have a lot of idle time. It's making us. I'm sure that we will see in this map a little bit more walls, at least in the base. Still, the middle is so important because if you don't get the middle, Orlu, the other team, it will have a free food and it will boost their economy.
Yeah, and it'll help in terms of scout production. It'll help in terms of castle age time. It's just such a big boom, and obviously it's how this map promotes aggression. And right
Exactly,
now,
man.
map control totally in favor of Heresy B.
Yeah, exactly because of that. They are going the full amount of full army. Full army blue is 70% up. Now Teal is gonna be in Castle Age. Okay, and he's safe and fully walled. But man, Castle Age without army. Castle Age without army, oh my god. I think these maps, people will discover that these maps need to be aggressive.
Yeah, this seems quite dubious, let's say, for Refin. He's only building the town center with 3 villagers, having to have another layer of contingency walls come in, and then once the men-at-arms and archers break through this palisade wall, then they'll probably be able to range all the villagers trying to build the town center.
I honestly
Fletching on the way, especially.
think Orlo in this map, because I try to pay attention to the chat, I want them to feel integrated completely. Kumans could be a very solid choice. What do you think? Maybe not to make the TC super early, like maybe it's still going to scout, but then since there's big battles, you can add a TC somehow in the middle and imagine, right? Well, what do you think?
I like it, and then you have the faster moving scouts too. I mean, I really like most of the new civs anyway. I think they're really cool. But yeah, I think it can be really strong. And of course, with humans, you're going to be having a super sick eco. But that's not to be said for Refin right now, because like I said, town center being completely denied, had to rush out the siege workshop, going to need a scorpion just to allow that second town center to finish.
Yeah, well, and remember, imagine full feudal army, and you can also make rams in the middle of the map. I mean, I hope to see some Kumans. We need to see some of the new features, but still, that's another thing, another story. And now we see how Fëanor, it's doing a lot of farming, but also the multitasking here, man. Look at Fëanor. He went double stable, and still 1,000 wood in the bank. 19 villages on foot, getting gold, on the way to Castle Age, and green. It's with 1 stable, not even up to Castle Age. How do you explain that?
The free food.
Yeah,
all of those
exactly.
foragers, man.
Yeah, look at the farms.
He's about to finish up his 3rd berry patch. He has 3 mills in the middle.
Exactly. That's great. I mean, look at the farmers he has, Fëanor. And look at the farm from Green. Green has triple the farms, but is still unable to be close to go up. It's incredible, but people need to go aggressive. Now he's doing some damage in the middle, killing some units. Green, yeah, but now yellow, Fëanor, as Frank's civilization might dominate completely.
Yeah, knights are going to be so powerful here out on the open. Oh, this is interesting, though. Refin with the forward siege workshop.
Did you see?
All up in the grill.
Yeah, on his face. On his face.
That's going to make the wood income a lot more awkward. Because the middle, with all of the food it provides, it doesn't provide you any wood. So you still do need to make sure you have control of the outside of the map.
Exactly. If they can go longer, for sure. I mean, this is an amazing map. In my opinion, it's an amazing map. It's super complex to play. A lot of possibilities. A lot of situations to take in consideration. Because if not, yeah, you can lose the game in many ways.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's just really... Like, it's so... All the resources are in such starkly different locations that there's a lot of different ways you can go about trying to secure various resources you need to fit your specific strategy.
This is why this game is just amazing. Big credit, big shout out for the guy that is being the admin of the tournament. Working with Cresini is a pleasure. And not only because he's amazing as administrator, it's because also, well, for me at least, he's creative like crazy for the maps. And for me, he's the best doing that. Obviously, I'm not objective, but he's doing, in my opinion, an amazing job with the maps. For a long time, not only for this tournament, for a long time. Now, back into the game, look at Casbah with those crazy amount of archers. Look. He's trying to make the damage, and they have more army all the time. With this situation, it's almost impossible.
And honestly, keeping those just couple men-at-arms alive, it's really helping destroy these buildings just that much faster. Like, these little things can make a big difference, and Siege Workshop being rushed out right now, imagine if those 2 men-at-arms weren't there. The Siege Workshop might have been able to come up in time to, you know, build a Scorpion or Mangonel or something.
Look at Teal behind the forest. He's trying to kill a Lambrecan. He walled himself so he can't go in. Of course, red is not going out. And now, yellow just sent 2 knights and killed all his forward. Unbelievable. I mean, Teal, in theory, was doing some good strategy. 68 villages, by the way. The best by far with the economy. But man, you have to help your teammate. They are not getting a clear strategy.
Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing because I thought the series would be closer, but on the other hand, it's really great just to see how well Paris CB is playing and just adapting to all the situations that they're getting thrown into.
Yeah, it's crazy. I honestly think I know Fëanor personally. I'm sure that Fëanor, I don't know the other players as much as I do Fëanor, but I'm sure Fëanor check the maps, thinks about the strategies, you know. He is a, well, you know, arena player converted into a more complex player, you know, that is able to play in any map, you know.
I love the insinuation there that arena players are simple.
Oh my god, I didn't want to say that, but arena is, well, okay, I wanted to say that. You're right, fuck, you discovered me, man. Disaster right now. Oh, Titanic! Now Terror will never subscribe anymore to the channel, will never host it. Okay, GG. Orlu, you just killed me, man. This is not good, man. This is not good.
You throw me a softball like that, and I'm gonna hit it, man.
Yeah, and you hit it. You hit it really strong. But you understand what I mean or not? I mean, like.
No, I totally get what you mean. No, it's
yeah. Now you totally get what you mean when you just kill me completely in front of 2,000 people almost. Kill me, man. Good job, Orlu. We will cast together again. Never. I'm kidding, okay? I'm kidding, man. But it's crazy, you know, because this player. I mean, you have to study these maps. Is the resume.
And we're just seeing that preparation pay off right here. Kaspa coming in to support his teammate. The Berber Knights are pretty well upgraded, actually better upgraded than our Fëanor's Knights, but I mean, Fëanor is just absolutely chilling and doing whatever. He's on 3 TCs himself, getting a huge army and just attacking everywhere.
Yeah, but the game is getting closer and closer, at least in the score. You can see. And the village difference is not that big anymore. I mean, purple is in kind of some troubles. Look at the towers behind the wood. Oh my god. Blue is not letting purple get any wood. Like, well, denying more and more. He's getting more map control. You can see now red, Casbah, and yellow going together completely against blue. Blue, remember, who has blue over is Influenza. But where is green? I mean, green need to go with knights. He has 13 knights, but where are them? Because I don't see them. He's in the middle. Okay, in the middle. He can make a lot of damage in the middle. Yes, he can. And he can do a lot of damage to the pocket. That might be a good approach there. Uh-oh.
Yeah, he might be 10 vills down on Fëanor, but Berber Knights are, you know, they're so good. You can just afford them so much more easily. And, well, now Fëanor, he's in a bit of trouble. He is not quite in position to deal with that, and I absolutely love Whistleblower's ring of towers around the wood line.
Yeah, but it's crazy because they are getting the outside, if you ask me. Look at Teal. Teal booming is starting to shine. 83 villages, 66. I mean,
lead, man.
They are coming back from the hell.
Yeah, this is really, really nice. Another town center coming in the forward area for Refn.
Yeah, man, the score is switching all the time. I don't know now who is winning anymore. And now Green seems to be doing an amazing job because he's delaying completely the pocket. Blue is trying to hold. He's doing another TC super quick. Of course, Blue is in problem. Casbah is attacking Blue. He might be thinking, what the hell? He's the opposite flank and I have to deal with him. Come to help me or I will rage like a lot.
Yeah, but he's on his way to Imperial. He's almost 40% to Imp.
What? Who is this Casbah, man? Who is this Casbah, man? It's a sick player? I mean, on the way to Imperial. Unbelievable. It's true that the transition might be weird, Because Malians don't have the +3 for the archers.
No, but they do have Arbalest, so it's not.
That's true.
It's not horrible, but it's obviously not ideal. Malian's going to want to transition into something else. It is sort of the core weakness of the Civ, is that there are Imperial Age transitions are always going to be a bit on the awkward side. But I see an additional barracks being created.
Check Orlu, the resources for Teal. You gotta tell me that he's now clicking to Imp and he is still having the bank 2,400 gold. You couldn't click up to Imp like 2-3 minutes ago, balance that economy. I mean, Teal, with the boom that he's doing with Kells, should have been dominating for a long time.
Yeah, you're totally right. Just, buy 500 food, click up to Imperial Age.
You know
No
what
reason
happened now
not
to me?
What happened?
Exactly what happened to you yesterday. I can't click in the minimap.
Oh!
But why you loud, man? You are a hater, man. You loud because it's happening the same that happened to you? Unbelievable. I'm completely freezing. This guy is a hater, man. I mean, I got a problem and he loud, man. I don't like you anymore, Orlu.
It was a laugh of empathy. It was a, oh, I totally know.
Well,
what
now
that's
you
like.
have to help me. You have to help me with what is going on because I don't have any villager moving anymore, and I will try to move through the screen, which is crazy, unbelievable. Thank you, Definitive Edition. I love you so much. Anyway, I will try to keep checking the action. I will go super quick or as quick as possible. But the game, now that is in the most interesting moment, I cannot see any stats. Damn it! Who has the advantage now?
Well, Refn is around 83% of the way to Imperial Age. We have Fëanor just clicking up right now and getting Chivalry. So he's going to have Knights just flying out of those stables. Green just clicking up right now as well. So that only leaves Whistleblower Influenza Blue in Feudal Age, or Castle Age.
Okay. Well, it's good to know. I mean, we can see only the action. Sadly, we don't see the average. I cannot even click in the units. It's incredible. What is this, bro?
Isn't this so weird?
It's so weird. No, it's annoying and disgusting, man. Really sad. But well, we will have to guess. I believe that those knights from green are still +2/+2 only. And now I'm going to the north because I see the flame and some good action there. Oh my goodness. Yeah, at least the zoom is working. Pause and restart the game. How I'm going to? You mean pause and keep going? No, it's not working. The pause and keep going is not working.
I mean, it works if you restart DE, but like...
Yeah, but I don't want to start. We are in 33 minutes. We keep going like this. It's okay.
Yeah. Not... Is this going to be a Doubt Castle?
Yeah, it is a Doubt Castle
coming in as
already.
well.
Where?
Oh. Quick. Put out the Doubt signal.
I don't see anything, man. No, I don't see anything. Yeah, no, but he's gonna make the castle, okay? He's doing the castle already. Now we need to check in the south and the knights, okay.
Purple here with a bunch of archers and skirmishers. I feel like this is kind of a really rough spot for Blue. He's only on 56 villagers. And
well, he has been so behind all the time, right? Like he has been forced and being pushed by Casbah all the time. So if we check, we can see that he has 1 TC, 2 town centers, 3, 4 even, but almost no farmers. So he's basically in a really bad position there.
Also, we have two-handed swordsman on the way here for Kasva, so he's going to go with the full Champ Scarl play.
Well, it's the way to go with Malians, right? But I'm checking now. Yeah. I'm checking out Teal. Oh, but he's walled completely. But I honestly think that Refn should have done a lot more damage. What he will have? Halves? If he's going halves? Oh, he has Onagers. If he's cutting now, he can attack his base. Casbah is kinda only in that mini base. He didn't expand in the middle. I don't like how Casbah is dealing now with this situation. Honestly.
Well, pretty awkward, right? Because he doesn't have any wood access, nor does he have a bunch of other production he can push from. But this I do like. You're getting pushed from one side by a fairly slow army. Just go around the other way and attack him at home. There really isn't a lot to defend, and with Imperial Age infantry, you can chew through buildings pretty quickly.
Wow, the game is still very close because now we can see how green is raiding yellow. Why Fëanor didn't wall anything? It's absolutely crazy. They are raiding more and more. And I don't know, can you tell me what is the value count for the players? Because sadly, I cannot see it.
So green, cyan, and yellow are all at or north of 100 villagers. And purple is at 53.
What?
What the? How did
Very
he
low,
lose
man.
So many? Oh, you know what happened? He had a lot of villagers at Fëanor's base, and
Or raided.
green has just been raiding like crazy. He has 155 kills to 62 deaths right now.
That's crazy, man. That's absolutely crazy. Yeah. Incredible. Well, the game keeps going, and for now, they seems to be able to recover, maybe? I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's over. Like
Yeah.
scores
GG.
were way higher for Fox.
Okay.
And they're gonna win. We're not gonna have a day full of 2-0s.
Well, 2-0, man. 2-0. How was the score difference? Because I couldn't see, sadly.
The score difference was pretty massive at that point. Team
Yeah.
score for Fox was 7,276 versus the 5,752. So around 1,200, 1,500.
Yeah. No, not 2-0. Sorry, it's 1-1. I'm sorry, I just said wrong. 1-1. This is 1-1 because it's not gonna be a 2-0 series. And well, we couldn't see sadly the comeback. I mean, we could see the comeback, but we didn't feel completely. Honestly, I really think that Casbah, that we were telling that was playing so good, in this one, he stayed too much at home. I don't know what you think. And then the massive raiding by Green was incredible.
Yeah, no,
It was really incredible. Yeah.
That was a really strong play there from Green, just able to tear apart both Fëanor and Purple with just a ton of Knights and Cavaliers.
Yeah, well, anyway, it's easy to say, but honestly, in the situation when you don't see any detail, I have no idea how ahead they were, man. It's incredible. If the spectator system failed, well, I mean, I couldn't click anything, and the score is still in 4,000. So, yeah, it's very difficult. Anyway, we are lucky to have the 1-1, and we're going to see a decided game on African waters. This map, amigo Orlu, is amazing. I mean, the one that we just watched it. This desert slope is an amazing map.
Yeah, definitely. But now, Game 3 is going to be on African waters, and this could be real crazy.
Yeah. Are you waiting there?
Yeah, I'm at 10 seconds.
Okay, I'll go back very soon there. Orlu, and let's go. Game number 3. Oh, it's not loading. It's still booked for me, it seems. One sec. Alright, we are now in game number 3, and this is so crucial because we have a decider. And the map, look at this. 7 seconds, 8, 9, 10, let's go. Look at the map. I mean, do you understand, guys, now why the Mongols should be here? But I don't see the Mongols. What happened?
They
They also don't pick the Mongols?
They were banned.
Oh, they banned the Mongols. Well, that's a good reason why the Mongols is not picked. Thank you for the help, Orlu. 2-0 Orlu with Mem. Now you can talk about the civilizations. GG, man. Let's go.
Riverino. Anyway, so this is all visible in the middle, guys. Everyone can see what everyone's doing. But look at this from Kasva already. He's building the barracks out of the LOS of the middle.
Well, but I think someone can see already. Blue can see
Yeah.
it. I am on blue point of view, and he's doing the barrack already with the gods. What the hell? He's gonna be sick. But why he's doing the barrack already? For me, it's a mistake. In minute 1, the barrack?
Like, what are you gonna do with it, man?
I mean, what is this? They might be suiciding already.
Wait,
Yeah,
someone's Lithuanians.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh yeah, Blue's Lithuanians. He could also go for a really fast aggression.
but he's not going, it seems. He did the Lambrick and he's walling down. The good thing is that they can see it. So they might be ready for it. And if they don't do the damage, it can be huge. Someone in the chat was telling Chinese, Ethiopians, Lithuanians might be better than Gods, Italian, Japanese. What do you think?
I would say yes.
It's hard to say, but yeah.
But very slightly, yes.
Okay, well,
but this isn't a map that goes to late game, so it's not the biggest of deals, I would say.
I mean, yeah, exactly. Look at how he's trying to look. He's not letting wall. He's not letting wall. He's not letting wall. Both Kamas not letting wall. Green. This is incredible. Look at that micro. He's gonna take already one belly. Well, he has the loom. He's going back, and this is sick. How the Kamas are trying to disturb there, and he wall it at the end. The strategy Casbah is doing, I don't know what you think. It's great to see, but so risky.
It's especially for the deciding game. Like,
Yeah, man. It's a decider, man.
Bold. 2 militia out here, 4 blue as well. It's not looking good at all. The villager count is already 1 to 2 less here for Kasva. Like, not at all what you really want to be seeing.
Yeah, remember what people point out? This map was playing in the TT Invitational, you remember? And I think ACCM did exactly the same strategy according to the chat, and he failed it big time.
He did something very similar, yes.
Yeah.
He just went like super all in, like never get up to feudal age.
But you
militia.
see, Orlu, we don't need Empire Wars to get early aggression, man. We need Krasini maps. Krasini maps, man. Krasini maps, and in Dark Age, we're doing the job. Seriously. I mean, look at this. We got 5 militias already in minute 6. 5 militias, 4 by blue, which is very strong as well. Remember that now Gods got the loom for free, so it's kind of epic. And nobody's going for the water? Nobody's going for the water. No, yellow it is. Fëanor, okay, and green too.
Yeah, Fëanor's going for water. Also, green is going for a dock in the south. So there is there's some play for water, but this is obviously all about that aggression right now.
But you see, Orlu, what happened? Tell me.
Oh, Red almost lost a villager that he was trying to lame one of the rhinos.
Okay, man, you scared me, man. You with the 2-0 and now killing me. Well, you wanna make me not let cast anymore? But now blue is gonna lose that valley. Look, he's blocking, bam, and purple got it. Well, this is an incredible situation here, guys, because this is decided game. Who is losing is bye completely for the tournament. And look at the map we are getting: full aggression, Dark Age, 7 minutes, militias all over the map, from purple, from blue, from red. What is this?
Militia everywhere. Finally, we have someone clicking up to the feudal age, and that will be our Cyan player. And Ethiopians with the free +100/+100 could make a lot of early damage happen.
And who is this player? Who is this steal?
I have absolutely no idea. We needed we needed chat detectives again to figure out all the Smurfs.
Yeah, we check the chat because people in the chat knows everything. So let's see. Okay, he's going back. There is a big battle in the south. Well, if you can consider that the south, it's the middle. Orlu, blue and red militias fighting all over. Yeah, but here being in feudal age is crucial, man. And we have green and teal, two players from Fox beating up to feudal age, Orlu.
Yeah, it's looking like a pretty decent start for them. The big militia fight is, I mean, it's not going to really matter. Both players just kind of trading their militia. 1 4 HP militia isn't going to do anything. Also, apparently it's Leozim is Wonderzin.
Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah, I know that name. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I know that name. He's no player. He's no player. Okay. But he's also using some nickname Fox Wonderland, Brazil 2K, Golden, and also Tallinn. Well, it's impossible to know. Someone say that the caster don't know in the players. Well, we cannot know the players because they change the nicknames all the time. And how you can know all the nicknames? If I change my nickname to Mem and I put, for example, Orlu Hater, for example, how you know is my nickname? Sorry, Orlu, but you hate me, man. Okay, let's focus now in the militias. Jokes aside, because look at those militias. They are still doing militias all the time, man.
Can't stop
Non-stop.
militiaing. And look, the Japanese men-at-arms from Purple, they're gonna be doing some work here. You got to be really careful with these cookballs. And they just Japanese militia deals or men-at-arms deal so much damage, but it looks like the house being built will be just in the nick of time.
Oof. Very close, man. Very close to destroy, but he need to repair. He really need to repair. But if Teal is able to do... he needs few archers. I mean, to deal with those 5 men at times, 1-2 archers is not enough. Anyway, remember guys that this map, let's put Teal point of view. The middle is all visible. They can see everything in the middle. The corners, of course not. You have to explore. The water is important. Now green has a lot of fishing, and Chinese economy usually great. We can see how green is going with a lot of scouts. You can check in the overlay how they are doing more and more army. And now Casbah is still with 8 army, but blue the same. They will be Dark Age forever?
I mean,
Double
Theodore is
Barak!
already a third of the way up to Castle Age.
What the hell? Castle Age yellow? Well, that should be huge. Honestly, in this situation, it should be really huge.
Yeah, I mean, just a few knights. Like, what are you gonna do? Oh, another big militia battle on the left-hand side. Classic.
Yeah, and now his gods, I mean, as you get the economy going, the gods are getting better and bigger advantage, don't you think?
I mean, the economy's good enough where he's able to afford double barracks militia production.
Oh my god, look at those panic palisade walls. Oh, this is looking so bad.
No.
And this game is looking so damn good for Heresy V.
I mean, this is their home map, right? And they are showing why. We thought that the instant militia strategy was a little risky, but I mean, right now it's looking good.
Yeah, it's looking insane at the moment, because now red can afford that, and the most important here is the Castle Age by yellow. How you can deal now with against knights when your pocket, the other pocket is not even mining gold. Not even mining gold.
Yeah, that's a big yikes moment right there. Now we have Castle Age in. First Knights are coming on out. They already have Bloodlines and +1 defense. Yeah, that's gonna be tough to deal with.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Archers coming in at the gold of Theonore.
Well, that's actually a really great timing. If he denied the gold, then the Castle Age is useless. Okay, they are trying. The knights are, but the knights are Bloodlines +1. He's taking all the villages. Oh my goodness, he's crazy now, taking more and more villages. He's not taking. Oh, he's getting inside, taking more villages. They are doing more damage than the knights. Unbelievable! Look at this.
Yeah, Purple trying to come in as well to help out, but that is so many dead villagers and critically villagers on gold. Theonore with 0 gold income right now. It's hard to make knights without any gold. And
another one! What the hell? Theonore population check. Disaster,
42.
man. Not really great,
It's
man.
not
42.
It's not the lowest, but it's also not the highest. And now
Yeah,
Green's up on his way to Castle Age as well.
Oh, but the problem is red against blue. Look at the score. He's unable to make another Lumbercan. Red got 13 militias right now. He's in Dark Age, still not tapped, and he got 13 militias. Craziest too by Casbah. So the strategy is working, man.
2 docks producing fishing ships.
Oh my god. And in
Just
Dark Age, well,
why do you ever need feudal age?
exactly, he's in Dark Age with 57 population. 57 population in Dark Age. Purple now attacking Teal gold miners. The yellow is coming. Do you think now green? Well, green can be in a okay position because he has 47 villages. Actually, the most in the game now with purple, but he's gonna be in Castle Age green very soon. And he's Chinese, great economy. Do you think they can hold with Chinese support? Difficult.
The thing is, you need units, right? And it's not like you're getting out a ton of knights all that quickly. Bunch of knights now in the base of Cyan, and that is going to be, well, returning the favor with a lot of dead villager kills on that lumber camp.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, as you can see, both combined, yellow and purple is sick. Let's see if green can help. How many stables he has? too stable. Probably he needs 3, but still. And his economy, even if he has a good population, is definitely at the limit. Of course, they are trying. The score difference is starting to be so high. And probably, I don't know if they can answer. I don't know if Fox practiced this map, but really, if you don't practice this map, it's so difficult. Well, I think even practicing this map is really difficult.
Yeah, because like, how do you know what your opponents are going to be going with?
Yeah, pretty crazy.
It's just such a mess.
It's pretty crazy. He's super aggressive, but with some good strategy in this map, anyone can win to anyone. I'm sure about that.
Oh yeah, and now we have the Knights coming in for Fëanor again, this time into the base of green. Oh boy, this is just so rough. Villagers having to flee for their lives, and now Kasva's in feudal age, man. He's got all the
hype! Feudal age hype! 21 minutes and look at the men at arms, because remember, Blue will never, and it's open! Blue will never go feudal. Look at the panic mode activated, Influenza. I'm sorry for you, but he's getting destroyed, and this is going to be the 2-1 for Heresy V. So it's gonna be Heresy versus Heresy V into the next weekend, because now nobody can come back from. Okay, he reached feudalist. Now we can't say that he never reached feudalist in a tournament game. Disaster.
Congratulations, you have reached feudal age with nothing. Like, he's just gonna kill all the houses.
Yeah, he's just killing the houses. He why? He doesn't have population.
Left-hand side, the fire galleys are just destroying all of the fishing ships.
Well expected. He was ahead. He's doing a really good job. Controlling now completely the water. Blue is trying to go... Well, he's trying to go Castle Age. It's a good hope, you know? He's trying to go Castle Age, but with a terrible population. The game is over. And now we got the 2-1. Crazy stuff for the first day with this Battle of Africa pre-qualification, getting from lowest games to better games. Well, not lowest games. It's the problem when there is a gap in between the teams, right, Orlu? There is it's a difference, so it has to be like this.
But I mean, as we're getting on and on, the skill gap is decreasing. Then we're going to get crazy series like this, and I think that bodes well for tomorrow's games.
Well, tomorrow, imagine. It's going to be completely different, but let's see. Statistics, and then we will check everything. Kasva, 29 largest army, Kasva, crazy stuff, with 37 unit kills from Dark Age, basically, right, Orlu? So with that, we have everything there. Everything said.
Yeah, and then honestly, Fëanor did a really nice job. Got a sub 15-minute castle age time on this map. Got 63 villagers in the end.
Yeah,
like they were well set up. It's not like they had to win like just right there.
Yeah, crazy. They did a good job. Like they were planning, because Fëanor went directly into Castle Age. 14 minutes. Castle Age. 14 minutes, huh? 14 minutes 55 seconds. So that's something really solid. And hopefully, guys, you have enjoyed with this first day with the qualifications, right? It has been great.
Oh yeah, it's